How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream. Hope you guys are having a good one. Today we got ourselves some motherfucking 5v5 1v1 duels. How you guys all doing today? Hopefully we're just having a good one, man. Let me get that a little bit quieter. Oh, does this one get better? Nah, I was thinking maybe add this to the list of one of the 5v5 1v1 duel songs that we have from time to time. Not feeling this either, honestly. I like this one though. I like this one. How you guys all doing? Hope y'all having a good one. It's been a good while since we had a normal live stream, huh? Been a little bit dramatic, been a little bit of busy few days, but we are back at it again. Hope you guys are having a good one. Let me first start out with all you lovely, beautiful goddamn butterflies. We got Kren, how you doing, beautiful? We got Rule, we got Quinrat, we got Vadim, we got Leela, we got Basic. Chris is my man, how you doing? C-Mark, what's up, dude? Riptide, how you doing, my man? We got Arima, we got Pablo. How y'all doing? Welcome back, welcome back. Give yourself a round of applause for fucking being back to this goddamn live stream. All the me amigos that are. What's up, dude? How you doing, my man? How's your mother doing? So, anybody asking, by the way, thank you so much for being concerned about my mom being in the hospital. She is back, so there's that. That gives me that peace of mind that she's at least not in a hospital. Maybe if it was EU healthcare, that would have been a whole nother story, but it's not. But I'm glad she's out of a hospital. That is the most important part that counts. That gives me a peace of mind to like actually crank out some videos. I was hoping today was going to be the day, because I actually was like, dude, it's hard when you're like worried and concerned and all that good shit. Like, it's hard to like, for me at least, to get creative juices going. But today was one of those days where actually I wanted to get a lot of creative stuff done, but I had a lot of chores kind of getting the better of me, so ended up being busy. Didn't quite work on as many videos as I wanted to, but I think tonight is going to be a perfect time to let the creative juices flow. Gonna do a lot of stuff. Get ready for tomorrow's live stream as well. Hope you guys all having a good one. Sub row PvP, BFA sub row PvP. My sub runs out tomorrow. Be careful, I'll be able to do the duels. Trying to figure out some shit so I can get it. Seavark, ah, my man. At this point, I feel like farming gold might be an opportunity. It's only like 100k gold to get a WoW token, so I think it's possible to do it once a month. You know what I mean? What's up, Top Damage? How you doing, my dude? Nice to see you, but in Russia it's 1 AM, so good luck in BB. Alright, Romtar, appreciate it so much for coming by. Zdorova, no show. Abla Pablo Bayon, what's up, man? Oh my god, we just got a. Oh, fucking came out of nowhere. Sunday pushing 10 PM. Okay, sounds good, Sav. Yo, can we get a motherfucking hashtag Sav in chat? Showing appreciation for the wonderful dono. Can we get a hashtag Sav, my boy? Hashtag Sav, boy. Sav, so avisivo Sav. For his wonderful, beautiful dono, my man. Appreciate it. My mom's doing good. She's out of a hospital. That was like the most important part. Also, my green screen is gonna be kind of all over the place. So I upgraded. I went from a, you know how I always say, like I always want to have enough air circulating in the room, and I always talk about having a little dinky fan in the corner. Well, I upgraded to a monster fan compared to the size of the one that I had, so my green screen is just fluttering in the wind. So I have to kind of have it back a little bit at an angle, so I'm still trying to figure that out. I need to find something where I can make it like straightened out. You know what I mean? Something to make it like just straight out so it doesn't flap as much. But yeah, it's gonna be happening a little bit. Thank you so much, Sav. Thank you everybody so much for all your questions about my mom and whatnot. I appreciate it, man. I'm getting a video set up right now, actually. I know, really bad, really bad. I'm not. Yeah. I try to be professional. Give me a break. Alright, let's get this video up and running. Schedule for today. If you guys want to watch it, you're more than welcome to. I won't clutter you guys with ads today. Maybe one at the very end if you guys are super helpful. Watch the video to the end. Helps me out tremendously. It's live right now if you guys wanna. But you know what is live? The fucking stream. You know what we should be doing? We should be logging on to EU to get some 5v1 duels going. So EU, get ready to log in right now. We're gonna start the duels right now, boys. Logging in. Let me get some groups going. Zikati, what's up, fam? I have a full group. Awesome. We need another one, man. Look at this red-headed girl out to the date, and she turned out to be a lesbian, so I asked her for a threesome LMAO. What's up? You know what? This man right here takes out a girl for a date. Turns out she's into other girls. She just wanted free dinner, and he was like, "Can you hook me up with a friend?" Lemons out of lemonade, right? Is it what to buy? WoW? Frumpty. It's not like Frumpy, which is a guilty of mine. It's up to you, man. If you never played it, I think the first time you play WoW is always going to be a cool time. If you played WoW before, I feel like you can enjoy this expansion for at least a month. If you find things you like Mythic Plus, PvP, or raids that you can stick to, I think you'll enjoy it. But if you don't do any of the endgame stuff, I would say give it a try, because you might like it, you might not. There's going to be more updates, so it's a good idea to resubscribe over time. You know what I mean? Does she only fuck chicken? Ask why the fuck should let me out if you are not gonna let you? Dude, free dinner. Sab. If a girl. Hell, if a guy who was like, yo, you look handsome, let me take you out for lunch, the annual place you want to go, literally anywhere, would you say yes or no? You don't have to come back with him, but the bro can still buy you lunch, dude. Free food, am I right? Especially if it's like good food, dude. Good shit. Alrighty, logging on. That's right. I'm gonna stop fucking around for a bit here. Who's got the other group, by the way? I'm gonna try a Horde instead of Alliance tomorrow. I'm gonna try a Warrior Lose instead of Galahal. Sounds good, Pog. Sounds good, my man. What's up, Fortune? How you doing, buddy? Hope you're having a good one, my dude. How do you pick up your people for 1v1 arenas? Usually through LFG, man. It's not a secret. It's not like some kind of a secret society with a secret Discord making some plans and concocting potions and shit. I just ask, hey, who wants to join? We have our group open. I think watching the stream is probably the easiest way to figure out how we do this. Welcome to the stream. Here, we'll figure out how we do this. It's not a secret. It's a very, very simple tactic called make a group and let me queue you. That's it. She played me, bro. So pissed. Yeah, play the fuck out of me. Blinded trick inside my trick and I'm done. That's funny, Sam. I hope you're having a good one, man. Hopefully you can breathe just fine. Oh, hey, look, my add-on. Look at that. That's a nice little looking add-on. Minimig got a 5 out of 5. Perfect. We need Zikati. Let me know, dude, when you're good to go. Zikati. Deadar. I think Deadar got a group, or maybe he's part of a group. Hey, what are you looking for? Why? I was looking for you earlier to start doing the interview. I was thinking Deadar, you'll be a perfect example because Paladins are all pretty popular right now as a class. I'm going to start doing the interview. So any of you guys on EU, let me know when you are free, man. Let me know when you guys are free. There's a big time zone change and I'm trying to play around my schedule. I can't play around everyone else's schedule. So I'm basically looking for people that are on whenever they're on. So Deadar, if you're going to be on tomorrow, man, sometime evening to afternoon your time, it'll be perfect for me to start doing the interview stuff for classes. I think I want to pick you as the Paladin of choice. I'll only be able to do like one person per class of choice. So I think I'm going to do Deadar as of right now, unless something else comes up. Unless we get somebody who's impressed me more. Deadar, I think, is Bessemer. He's impressed me multiple times over. He's been in the 1v1 Duels series. So I think, because I want to do my interviews from classes and people that have impressed me through the duels alone, I would want to start with those players first, you know? I would want to start with those guys. The guys that impress me. The guys I'm like, I'm going to make a video on you. Because I think that's like the whole theme of it. You know what I mean? On every class. But you got Comrade, thanks for joining the forces of the years. Let's like overthrow in the line splits. Perfect. Hey, now what's up, Rune? How you doing, man? Alrighty, boys. Spectator match. Me, Zikari 5. Alrighty, boys. Let's have ourselves a good set of duels. Good luck and have fun, everybody. Let's have some respectful duels for one another. You guys enjoy yourselves. We'll see who ends up besting who into tonight's duels. What's up, Brad? How you doing, my man? Thank you so much for joining, dude. Joining the group is very complex. Not really. You just literally open up LFG. But these guys already have preset groups. I'll show you guys after this one how we get it while we're getting more people in here. Alrighty? Alright. Switch. Oh, it's been a while, boys. And you know what? I missed you guys. Honestly, I fucking missed you guys. Let's get my list going, dude. My goddamn playlist going. You know what? I don't know if I like this song that much. I think we're gonna take the song out. I'm not a fan of this one. Let's go next. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Who do we got on the Horde and Alliance? We're gonna start with Alphaden as the Alliance Savior Paladin. We got Chrysler back in here. Propane is the first man. Tasty. Ooh, looking good. Looking good. I love it, man. And then Zakati representing the Unholy Death Knights on the Horde. However, we still have the Lulu coming back. We got literally the best of the best in a single sitting. We also got no skill, by the way. Playing some Unholy DK. We got Pelcher in here as well. And Zekiel. We got some of the best here. It's going to be Alphaden versus the Lulu. Lulu's going to go for images. Touch of Death coming down onto Alphaden. Is the Paladin going to do anything? Bob coming out pretty early. Is Luke going to go for a Belf on this? It looks like he has a no. Try to Belf it. I don't know if he lined away from Alphaden, but might have made the mistake or just stole the wrong buff. No worries, no worries. To lose, still surviving, still has karma. That's going to be punching down into the Shield of Vengeance. Going to pop back in the loot. Going to hodge down right now, Trinket, and running away from the Pala. Taking some procs right now from Azeroth trades. Heatmark all procs are pretty massive as Alphaden has wings up and running. That's going to be a lot of damage, but that ring of peace is going to put him out on the side. Not going to be able to get on combat. I think Alphaden can still walk through Ring of Peace as long as he's not in combat, actually. So I wonder if somebody will actually end up using it to, like, get to somebody without getting in combat or something. Incap coming down Alphaden. That's going to be Bob down, and Lou's going to go for some damage. It's going to be a big Mallet Trinket dropping down onto Alphaden. Parried down, can't really do much. It's not going to be a bubble out of the Paladin early, and it's going to be Paladin bubble. Going to go for flashlights as he pops the Trinket, trying to get as much healing out of it as he can. And Lou is going to sling back behind some LOS. Changes Mog a little bit. I dig it, man. That's an assassin set. I like it. Sun coming down to Alphaden. He's going to break out of it with a racial and going to keep running. Head of Freedom coming down, but it's going to be a rotation for defenses for Lulu with Dampen Harm as Alphaden's trying to sling some damage in out of that Hodge. More of a defensive Hodge more than anything. Fist of Fury coming down onto Alphaden to parry a lot of the damage. Lulu's health is dropping little by little as Alphaden has more consistent pressure even without wings compared to Lulu. Does get an interrupt onto Lulu's heal, and Lulu's actually going to Dragon Kick all the way back to the other side of the arena, back home. Flash of lights and Vivify coming down for both of these. Alphaden is out of a bubble, out of a bop. No trinkets available. Shield of Vengeance is the only thing that's available for him. It's going to pre-shield him, and that's going to be images out of the Lewis. He's trying to go for some damage. Alphaden is trying not to get a shield to pop. It's going to be a stun onto the Lulu. I don't think the shield is going to pop right now, but Alphaden is just trying to get some damage, put a dent into the Lulu. Is going to go for Execution Sentence, but that's going to be no damage onto that shield, and Lulu waiting out for that shield to pop before he gets in there with Fist of Fury, getting some easy damage onto Alphaden, and Alpha still has karma to deal with. Stun coming down. It looks like Lulu is hoping to finish him up right now before having to pop any kind of defenses. Alphaden is going to get wings running. Lulu's going to bail out for a second. Incap him, trying to keep him low. Touch of Death is going to come down. Oh, he needs a little bit more damage, and Alphaden is looking to play defensive, trying to run away with those wings. Maybe he can get a heal or something. Maybe he can get a heal right now. No, gets killed by that Touch of Death. That's going to be stun onto Lulu by Purple Haze. Karma is still available for Lulu. It's going to be a stun. Safety Trigger coming down, and Karma getting slung onto Purple Haze. He's going to go within a prison to follow. Just trying to get some distance away from Lulu, but not enough to where Lulu can just run away. That is going to be Ring of Peace. Trying to fly over it, not able to. Cancel out the air superiority over Demon Hunter. Lu's going to continue running circles. Dragon Kick into the pillar, trying to get some distance from Purple. That's going to be Mallet Trick dropping down onto the Monk, though, as Purple Haze trying to get a setup going, trying to go for a Blade Dance. Lu's going to caught in the corner. Incap coming down. Lu's continuing to run with whatever heals they have. Does have Dampen Harm coming down very soon. Stun coming down. Purple Haze is going to go for his Demon Hunter Wombo combo. That's going to be a big old port for Lulu as Purple Haze just gets over to them very quickly with a few foul rushes or two. Getting foul rushing right to Lulu. Dampen Harm. Oh no, wall coming down with the stun to Purple Haze. Lu's just rotating, cool down, trying to wait for that karma right now. Dampen Heart coming out pretty early while their health is very, very low. Purple is going to have a hard time getting through the tough exterior that is Lulu with those defensives. That is going to be a little bit of damage with that stun, and it's going to be a Ring of Peace just to cancel out. Purple actually gets over the Ring of Peace fairly efficiently, but Lu's heading back in there after getting a root onto Purple, and it's continuing to pump Vivify. He needs 17 more seconds for that karma. Can Purple do enough damage to get some damage out of Lulu? Is going to land the IBM for just a short short moment before, and the in-cap stops him, has Metamorphosis out for a little bit longer, but that's slow. It's going to stop him from being able to do all the damage he needs. 3 seconds out for Lulu for that Karma. He needs that Karma right now to try to turn around. Is going to Karma up right now into purple. Invulnerability coming down by the Demon Hunter. Trick is still available for purple as well, and Lulu's going to take the opportunity to get some heals. Is going to go for images to get damage back into purple, trying to turn this around onto the DH. It's going to be blur out of purple coming out early as Lulu gets a Fist of Fury going for the images, but purple just avoids those images completely by going in the air. Gonna be a stun until Lulu. Wombo coming out as Demon Hunter again. Blade Dance to follow into a big old retreat. It's gonna actually stay in the air so you can catch up to Lulu best that he can. Second stun coming down. Gonna get an Annihilate in there. Touch of Death coming down to purple with a stun. Not tricking out of it. Oh no, it does choose to trick it at the very end. Might even drop Darkness maybe. No, actually just gonna wait out. Lulu barely has any health. Darkness coming down. Louis in a bad spot. Had the parry safety, but needs to bail out of it. But the Demon Hunter being so mobile, gonna be a lot of pressure for this monk. Has wall available. Karma not in about 40 seconds, so he needs to bide that time, but purple has plenty of time to deal with. Stun coming down, Chicken coming down for Lulu right now with a wall to follow, trying to retreat back into their side of the arena with some heals rolling, but that's going to be purple trying to catch up, trying to interrupt. There's going to be a port for Lulu as he's continuing to heal throughout this duel, trying to survive desperately through this. That is still a lot of chasing pressure out of purple, but can't quite finish the duel, can't quite secure the kill. Is going to get the resource rolling with a melee trick going into purple as Lulu maybe trying to get some counter pressure. Is going to get a Fist of Fury into purple with the Ring of Peace. Burned his big defenses pretty early. Stun coming down to Lulu. It's going to be a big old eye beam for Purple Haze with Annihilate. Still continuing to get a lot of his resources with those vengeful retreats. It's going to be dampen harm with an in-cap of second onto purple. Lulu's going to get a stun lock combo, trying to get some damage into purple. Finally has Karma available, waited out all that time with all the running and healing, all the micromanagement of his health with 7% dampening rolling into. Big Metamorphosis coming down for purple, and he's going to be a hit with that Karma. Has no way to deal with a monk right now. Just trying not to get locked down by Fist of Fury. Is going to go for an Imprison so he can survive this Karma for a little bit. Is going to get a stun onto Lulu. I-Beam to follow. Blade Dance and Annihilates are coming down, trying to annihilate this monk right now. This is going to be a port for Lulu. Couldn't quite get right behind the wall with a port. It's going to be out in the open. Purple should try to go for a kick onto Lulu, but he's going to chase him away with those Fist of Furies. With images, is getting in the middle of the enemy team. Is going to go for some AoE damage. Not exactly what he wants to do. Is going to try to vengeful retreat past the Ring of Peace. Not going to be able to reach Lulu. That was a nice placement over the Ring of Peace. As Lulu continued to run. In-cap coming out and back to the running stride, utilizing that pillar in the middle as much as possible. Purple is coming back with a trinket. Does have invulnerability if he needs to. Lulu's going to pre-wall his damage yet again to try to stay alive. 12% dampening. Mallet Trinket coming down to Lulu. No way to self-heal off of this. Is going to go for a safety trinket right now as Annihilates and just going back-to-back into Purple Haze. I think it was a Touch of Death maybe? Out of Lulu. It was Touch of Death, I think. And Purple Haze is immune to all that damage that could have happened from the Touch of Death. His health is not looking that amazing either, but Lulu's running out of mobility little by little, getting hit with an Imprison. That's going to be Purple maybe hoping to secure a kill right now. Going to go for a bit more damage. No Karma available for 60 more seconds. Purple just needs a little bit more. Does get past the Ring of Peace, trying to I-beam Lulu from a distance. Does he have the mobility to get around to the Monk? Monk has barely any health, trying to go for Vivifies when he can. Expel Harms are coming down on cooldown. Drop it like hotcakes. Trinket coming down out of that in-cap. Karma coming in at the end. Purple is in a bounce spot. Mallet Trinket loading up. And Purple is not dead quite yet. He just can't heal off this, but he might be able to secure this kill. Vivifies are coming down for Lulu. If Purple has enough setup, he might be able to take out Lulu in a single stun lock combo. Waiting out for his health a little bit. Is going to get a little health out of Chrysler, I guess, from a lock Hellstone. Stun coming down onto Lulu. I-Beam to follow. Wombo combo by the Demon Hunter. It is going to be another stun onto Lulu to follow. Trying to maintain his resource generation. Fist of Fury coming down. It's going to go full Blade Dance for a moment. Is going to still run after Lulu. Going to catch him in a prison for a moment. He didn't fly over the Ring of Peace. No, not able to. The game doesn't let him. But it still trucks through it. That's going to be still more running and ports for Lulu. The most mobile class is the Demon Hunter versus the Monk. And the Demon Hunter can stand up to the Monk, interrupts him when the cast is wall coming out for Lulu. Gonna get a stun into Purple Haze. And it's probably going to try to finish this off with a Fist of Fury. Stun coming down as Purple Haze is able to get free damage. Dropping down Darkness on top of Lulu. Lulu's trying to bail out of the Darkness right now. Trying to continue running and healing. And that's going to be another interrupt by Purple Haze. Giving him the resources. Maybe enough of Fury to be able to finish off Lulu right now. Continuing to run as the glaive gets thrown. As Purple gets rooted down. That's going to be Lulu continuing to pump Vivifies as much as he can. Trying to get another slow root onto Purple. Fist of Fury to lock him out. Imprison coming in. And Purple might be able to get a stun lock combo. It's going to be Ring of Peace. Does actually fell rush through the Ring of Peace. And Lulu's continuing to chill by the ring. Ring is down, trying to get another BFA. Karma available any moment now. Karma coming down. Malachik and drop it onto Lalu, but it's going to go back into purple as he gets a stun onto. No, immunity coming out for Purple Haze, so he doesn't take damage from anything right now for a moment. He's going to be able to come out. Incap coming down. Does Lalu have a stun touch? That's coming down. Does he have it? Stuns that Fist of Fury. I-beam coming down. It's really a fight against his life. Has a touch of death taken down on him. Any moment his health could just drop down to 0. Is he going to be able to survive? Looks like he is. Going to interrupt the Lu. Stun coming down right now to Purple. Breaks out of it. Lu could go down. And Lu does go down as Purple Haze takes him out right now. And that was probably one of the best duels I've seen by Purple Haze versus the Monk. It is going to go for an imprison onto Pelcher to follow. Trying to fight into another duel another day. That was nuts. That was an amazing duel between two of the most mobile classes ever. I don't think Purple is going to be able to survive past Pelcher. Bunkins are not usually that spooky, but even as a Demon Hunter, it's going to be hard. Is trying to fight through Leech, actually avoiding the stun by Pelcher by using meta. Is going to interrupt Pelcher on, I think, one of his nature spells and trying to bail out. As soon as Pelcher got some, oh no, 1-star search ends, and Pelcher did not want to give this guy an honor duel of any kind. Zakati's gonna get a dot onto Pelcher. I didn't need a moment to just catch a breath and drink some water. These boys are not letting me, dude. That's how good these duels are. Wow. The whole time I had a tickle in my throat. Speaking about tickle in the throat, Pelcher got something worse than that. Malachik coming down for both of these guys. Stun coming down to Pelcher. No trick available right now. Gonna get stun direct by Pet. It's gonna be full army of the then AMS recovers Zakati, and he takes down Pelcher right now. Next up, it's gonna be Zakati versus ML Prox. Is Prox gonna let him go in honor duel? No. Gonna get at him. 36% dampening. You gotta start making plays. Lichborn coming down for Zakati with a Malachik and hitting Zakati again. Two Malatrikas down again and again. Big transfusion coming down for Zakati with a safety trinket as he gets two ghouls to fight for him. One of them doing some free damage to him. Prox gonna grab the Feral out in the open so you can keep hitting him. Prox could turn around with a big old bite though. Bash comes in, but that's not before a death pack comes in for Zakati at the very right moment. Perfect global to global action just now. Prox is trying to catch himself a reset. It's gonna be a Skulker hitting him with a few arrows from a distance. Zakati just goes to sleep for a moment as Prox tries to run away. It looks like Zakati's done. No, gets a stun onto Prox. I think Zakati's basically done. He's out of cooldowns, high dampening. Don't really know what else he could really do, but he's going to try fighting. He's going to get some damage into Prox. Actually, his pet is going to die after he turned to an A-bomb. Going to have to resummon a weaker version of the pet. Pre-wall coming down for Prox. He's still trying to get away from Zakati. Has some cooldowns, has some abilities, and he's going to go for some damage. Sticking in with Zakati for just a moment. Tasty is coming out next as an LA Shaman, dropping out both of his elementals versus Prox. That's going to be Prox actually in stealth for a moment. No, LA is going to catch him right after. I think he got an Acorn stealth, but I think a Flame Shock or something got him out of stealth. That's going to be Tasty trying to catch up to Prox. Prox still is holding on to Trinket if necessary, and it's going to be Tasty finally able to connect with Prox for a moment. Could go for a big old Lightning Lasso. Going to go for a Stormkeeper setup, trying to get a Stormkeeper bash coming out. Trinket's out of it, is going to get a Stormkeeper. Mally Trinket onto Prox. Big old Lightning Bolts back to back. There's so much damage trying to turn around onto Prox. Swapping into Bear from trying to tank up all this damage from the Elemental Shaman as he's continuing just to pressure the Feral Druid as best he can. Burn a Trinket just to be able to do this damage. Prox continuing to run circles, still is holding on to a Trinket. Does Stacey have Lightning Lasso? I hope he does so he can get a stun. Does land a stun. It's going to be pre-wall coming up for Prox. No wall available. Stacey still has an Earthshock or two. Freezes Prox for a moment, which stumps him for a little bit. Has to use a global just to power shift, but as he is still pressured, Dual Elementals is still chasing after him. Prox finally able to catch himself a few heals, but 48% dampening is really starting to hurt. It's going to be another meatball flying at Prox right now as Stacey gets a little bit. No, Prox catch himself a full reset. I guess no dots available, and Stacey might just have to go for an eye right now. Is going to go for healing surges, expecting the Feral any moment right now. Just making sure to look around him. Is going to have to pick up the eye. Does he expect the Feral to come out? Is the Feral going to come out and heal? Does have eyes. The Elemental Shaman does have eyes, but Feral is choosing to stay in stealth. Doesn't want to give away his position. But as Stacey gets closer to the pillar, hasn't checked the pillar in the middle, is checking out the room for now. Checking out the rooms. He used to check the pillar. Prox is trying to use line of sight to slink away, dude. He's trying to stealth away. Is going to get as far as he can from Stacey. Maybe he can catch a heal. Tasty's just gonna pick up the other eye. This shaman just won't walk away, will he? I think Tasty saw him for a second. I think he sees where he's at. Knows exactly where he's at. He knows where he's at. He's gonna just have to ghost wolf after him. Does have totems on the other side. It's gonna get a slow totem. Stun is gonna come out onto Tasty, knocking the Pharaoh back. Looks like Prox doesn't want to go for damage, so but it's gonna be a lightning lasso to lock him out. And that precious health is gonna go away bit by bit. Does have wall available. Does have a heal available. He's gonna get a root onto Tasty. As Tasty is gonna go for healing surges while he's got him. 55% dampening. Not gonna do justice for either one of these guys. That's gonna be a big old setup for Tasty right now. Is he gonna go for a mount up? Actually, has the big lightning bolts. Does want to connect with Prox. Is he gonna be able to? I think does try to get a zap and a trick inside of it. Zaps again coming out. Prox is just get a wall, but it looks like it's a little bit late. It's gonna be Malachicken hitting Prox. Does get bashed on Tasty, but that's gonna be pre-wall, and that's gonna be Mally onto Tasty. But that lightning lasso is gonna be, I think, a full lasso. Does a lot of damage to Prox. Shifted into bear form. Gonna get a massive heal off, but does have a trinket. Next time Tasty has a lightning lasso, so Prox is covered with that for a little bit. Tasty is trying to recover in his own health by a bit. Does Prox have any dots? Looks like he does. Or doesn't. I think he came out of cell just for a moment because he knew that Tasty wouldn't be able to find him. Tasty walks over, does find Prox for a moment. Doesn't have a stun or anything, so no stun opener. Knocking Prox into the room, and Prox is going to use that opportunity in order to get back into the room and chill there and get some line of sight. Tasty is going to be try to do some damage. Prox is going to catch himself for resell for a moment. Is that an incarnate? That's going to be a lightning lasso. Trick inside of it is going to go for massive heals. No defensive available for 30 seconds. As Tasty trying to get some heals, it's going to be Stormkeeper. Is going to be able to maybe get some zaps. No, cancel Stormkeeper. I think trying to cancel out and not get kicked by the Feral is going to have Stormkeeper lightning bolts available. Stun opener by Prox, but it's going to be some lightning bolts coming out for Tasty. Could go for a big Earthshock play. The Earth by Totem is going to slow him on the other side. Small Elemental is beating up his ass for a little bit. It could be doing anyone's duel right now. 64% dampening. Prox has a wall coming up right now. Tasty has wall in 16 seconds. No trick is available for either one. Prox looks like he does get away scot-free with stealth. Doesn't go offensive onto Tasty, which is what he expected as he dropped down the capacitor totem. Tasty is going to pick up the eye. Needs to look in the middle. This is the way he never really looks. Prox is waiting for him. On the other side is going to get the opener. Knockback coming in for Prox, and Prox is going to pre-wall this damage. Tasty going to get a Earthshock in there, walling this bash, and it's going to be a full lightning lasso. Going to get full damage in this, and if Tasty has any kind of Prox, he could end the Feral. It's going to pop into bear from get another heal rolling while in bear, which gives him more overall health, which is more value of that heal. Does have to spend a global swapping into bear form, but it's worth for him. Stormkeeper is going to be up and running as Tasty wants to get some damage into Prox. Does he get an Earthshock maybe in them? Malachicken coming down, big old Earthshock, and Prox dropped for very, very low health. Does get a root into Tasty. Going to be a Malachicken onto Tasty, trying to prevent him from being able to heal. Tasty still has one more lightning bolt ready and saved up, and let's try to use it. Lightning lasso coming down onto Prox. It does take him out. Tasty gets to take another one out. That's going to be Zeke getting knocked out as he got himself a grapple hook. Tasty is going to go for healing surge. Capacitor dropping down onto the rogue. Hex coming down. Is he going to trick it out of it? No, going to set it. Whoa! That's the coolest Hex ever! It's like a little Drust. It's a little Drust. Oh my god, that is the coolest Hex ever. What did that get added? Dude, Tasty, that is the coolest Hex. I've never seen that before. Dude, when you make him a little raptor or a cockroach or a frog, it's kind of like embarrassing more than anything. Gonna use the Warlock support just to get some distance away from Zekiel for a bit as the outlaw pirate running at him. You're supposed to make your enemies look like a cockroach. You're supposed to make fun of them, but when you make them look like a Dross, they actually look cool. Tasty, what are you doing? I guess he gives him false sense of accomplishment or something. Gonna be stunned to Zekiel. Trick inside of it. Tasty's gonna get a lot of Earthshock damage. Big lightning bolts. There's gonna be stun. And a cloak of shadows by Zekiel. Trying to get knocked. Tasty trying to go for a knock. Not gonna happen. It's gonna be a wall for Tasty. Does he have more damage? Earthshock coming down onto Zekiel. And Zekiel actually is gonna run away from that Earthshock. Vantage coming down. Tasty doesn't have a lot of health to work with. It's going to be a sap. Ezekiel could end him in a single stun lock combo. Not going to stun him in the opener. Does Tasty have anything stun coming down onto the Shaman? Parry coming in. Tasty, can you live this a little bit? Or Ezekiel going to have lightning lasso to end the rogue? Who is the Shaman? And that's going to be no skilled DK coming in to end our boy Tasty. No skilled DK, by the way. Is he going to be the guy that eliminates Chrysler? How no-skilled is he? We'll find out. Stun coming down onto Chrysler with an abomination on the other side. Chrysler just moves away. He's out. I'm not going to deal with a pet. I'm going to play on my own rules. Look at those pets. They're getting confused. Their AI is confused. Look at that. No skilled. Can't even control the abomination. That thing is like... I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm just going to stand here and do nothing. Is that a cry? Oh, I guess I should hit him. Yeah, I guess I should hit him. It is gone. This is why you don't go and get an Abomination, dude. All brawn with no brains. That's going to be a big old charm onto no skill. Trinkets, actually no. Will of Forsaken's that. With an AMS to follow us, it's going to be Infernal coming down. It's going to be Infernal versus the Army of the Dead. Root coming down onto no skill as he's trying to go for big transfusion. Death Strike Sphere is going to sling him from a distance. Into Chaos Bolt, into a, oh my god, Cataclysm dropping his health so low as he gets IBF and even tries to go for a big old death pack, but nothing. Chrysler is able to eliminate that Death Knight. Woo! That's how you start a fucking duel, boys. Let's go! Did you see that? Everybody got to play. We had like the champs. Literally everybody had a chance to play. That was insane. Rip my ass and damn Chase, you played that so well. That's not even funny. I got a full group of 5. Does anybody have another group? I want to have another group. I want to have 2 different groups ready, man. I got a group ready. Perfect. We got 2 groups, boys. We got Minimi group. We got Catricans group. We got Zakati's group. And we got Zangzai's group, man. Let's keep 2 groups rolling so we can get these duels back to back to back to back. Right now to appeal to duel inaugural. Well, that sounds perfect, Cat. I'll get you in, man. BFA, EU. What is it? 101, 2, 3. How many is that, man? How many is that? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18. 118. We have so many of these. What the fuck? You guys are nutty. Cat Rican and Zanxiety 5. What? Apparently that doesn't work. Make sure, Cat and Zanxiety, that you guys are good to go and nobody is offline on BNet, by the way. Make sure nobody is offline on BNet. Otherwise, it's going to be difficult to get you guys queued against each other. At least that's what my gut feeling says. It's probably one of them is offline. Cat Recan. Zan. Zaya. T. Zanzt. Zanzia. Works now. Works now. Quick question. Why is the best one of the Palette Fun reviews over me? I don't know, Quinrat. I asked a couple guys who do they think that should do the duels or should review for Palette. And they said Bessemer. Because Bessemer has been in 1v1s. Hasn't he, Quinrat? He has been in 1v5s. Hasn't he, Quinrat? So, it's not... Just because... Oh my god. I'm not even going to explain myself. I'm not even going to explain myself right now. Was a flying Q start again? Okay, let me try it again, boys. I'm not even going to explain myself. I explained it early in the stream. Because... No. No, Quinn isn't bad. No, Quinn is not a bad player. No, that's not it. Hey, Dalaran, what's the name of the add-on that shows? Quinrat, if you really wonder, message me DM. I'll probably eventually message you sometime. How does that sound? There it is, dude. There it is. Dalaran, what's the name of the add-on that shows the mage icon instead of the chapter profile on your profile? So that is that's a new add-on that I started using. Instead of Uniframes Improved, I wanted a more modernized version of this add-on called Easy Frames. You can take it off. You could do you could take off the like player. You could do like default, or you could do class portraits to make it easier for you to figure out what person you're playing. I guess I just want something that works just like Uniframes Improved with the fatty health bars, but I wanted a more up-to-date version because nobody updates Uniframes Improved, and I was having some troubles with add-ons recently. So I did not want add-ons to be getting in the way of like some of the things I was doing. So I overhauled everything. I got the most up-to-date everything version of every add-on that I could, except True PGCD. As that one is up-to-date regularly, but it's so minor, it doesn't even do anything. It never been bother. So it is one of those things that I just had to try, man. Here we go. Zangxiety and Catrakan. Monka S and team, wake up. Dada, we should finish our 1v1. Yeah, if Dada wants to go for a 1v1 versus Dad, that'd be cool. Or Zakati, that'd be cool, man. If you guys want to put it in the ring, man, more than welcome to him. Summon crab groups, relog and hold on. Okay. Well, Zakati, how's your group going? Are you trying to get 5 people in? Zakati, you're more than welcome to try to get 5 people in, man. If it doesn't fix it, I don't know. Okay, ready? Cool. I'm hoping it works. I really want you guys to get a chance to play. DC, my man! Oh my god. DC!
Hey brother,
Get a sub sandwich. I do need to figure out what I'm gonna do for dinner though. So there it is, my dudes. Can we get a motherfucking hashtag DC in chat showing appreciation for the wonderful donation, my dude, my buddy, my man. Thank you so much for the beautiful donation, my dude. I appreciate it, my man. I had to find something I need to get for food anyway. I'm gonna get myself a sub sandwich. Sounds perfect, my man. Hashtag DC, boys. My man. Sorry for all the coughs, man. Ah, that first game got a lot out of me, man. I had to yell a lot less, but dude, it was so fucking. You saw the game I saw, right? We watched the same game, right? God, I got my fucking mustache. I need to put some fucking wax on this thing. It doesn't get in my mouth all the time. It's not working. Catrican, Zan, I don't know what's going on. I can show you this. Leave all your cues. I think Catrican is fine. I think Zan, we have an issue with his name before. So I'm gonna find Zan's ID on here. And I'm gonna do his character's name. That's what I'll do. Invite, spectator, match, cat, Rican, Zanxiety. I'll use his character name. That worked. Don't ask me why that works sometimes. It just does. Love this beef. What's up, Minimi? Minimi, don't you be giving beef to nobody today, man. Be a good boy. Be a good boy, Minimi. Please. Be a good boy. At least for today, boys. Be respectful to one another. On today. Be professional is what I'm asking for. It's a good fucking day, boys. Let's have some fun. Yo, for 20 item levels, if yes, we just smoke them. For 20, only if it gives me enough Azeroth gear that I can return to re-roll my 415 pieces. Yeah, then maybe. Oh, melee versus casters? I would do caster versus casters. Melee versus casters. I don't know how that works well, man. I don't think that works a lot well. Switch. Alrighty, boys. Who do we got? We got on the alliance side. We got Fortune this time. Monks. We got all the monks. Coming out Judo Master. Gonna give you a very sensual fisting with those roses. Sharia making a comeback. Zan. And we got Zed as a Night Elf or Void Elf Assassination. I like it. Who's up first in the alliance? It looks like it's gonna be Sharia. Who's he versing against? Not Dirks, but Dirks is here as an outlaw. We got Catrica going up first. We got Landrion trying to make a comeback. We got Light's Path trying to show us how pallies are done on Reddish Head. What's up, Brad? Playing some Assass? I don't blame you, dude. That's a good spec. We got Catrica and Sharia engaging down the middle. Both of them got in, got away, beat themselves up, getting back in there. Stun coming out by Sharia. Onto Catrican trying to go for his double wombo combo. Catrican is trying to get some damage, trying to get some healing back. Off of Sharia is going to go for a charge heal as Blur comes down for Sharia. Hopefully Catrican is not missing his bloodthirst. It's going to be big meta coming down as the fear comes in for Cat. Trick gets a stun onto Cat by Sharia. Catrican is going to activate his own mode of damage. He's going to go overpowered right now. Going to go for a Blaze Storm. Shuri's going to dodge some of it while in darkness. Shuri is trying to get this metamorphosis as much value as possible. Cat just runs away. He's like, you know what? I'm gone. I'm just going to leap away. The Demon Hunter catches up pretty quickly though, and Cat is trying to get a charge heal again, playing their healing playstyle. And that's going to be Shuri going up in the air, trying to get some free punch damage on the Cat. The Cat is like, get down, dude. Bring an umbrella next to him. It's raining. It's raining from above. Charge comes in. The Scout gets another slow into Sharia. Sharia tries to go for a re-stealth. Gotta go get interrupted onto the I-beam. Cat needs to maintain his health though, as Sharia is dodging a lot of it through blurs, through blade dances, through just getting some distance. He's dodging a lot of his attacks. So Cat needs to be aware of what's hitting and what isn't. But Sharia's health is not looking that amazing. And he's gonna run away with a stun. Try to retreat away from this powerful warrior. Should be mounting up right now. There's a bull with horns gonna leap on top of Sharia as stun is gonna connect. Sharia is just trying to find a way to get away from this guy right now. Another blur coming down. That's gonna be safety chicken for Sharia. Not looking all that good right now. Safety chicken gonna come down a bit. He's gonna go for an I-beam, trying to get the metamorphosis damage up. He's gonna go for blade dance, trying to lay the leech. Help him out. Catrican is not out of the fight quite yet. Is going to start doing damage to Sharia in that execute range right now. Could end them. Getting stunned up right from above. Catrican needs to find a way to deal with this. Actually out in the open. Might have to go for commanding shout. Yes, he is going to go for commanding shout. Going to get a charge off of Sharia. It's a war stop. Execute. Lives to live another day. Turns into literally dead meat and serve him up to the rest of the horde. Who's up next? It is going to be Judo Master. Katrika needs to find a way to deal with this guy. Incap comes down. Might trinkets out of it. Not gonna go for a massive heal. Just try to get away from the parries of Judo. As Judo goes for pre-wall damage with Cat. As Cat is gonna go for massive. Cat actually should hold down that damage. That's gonna be a lot of defenses for Judo though. That's wall and everything. Karma coming down. Katrikan is in a bad spot. Has to heal off of Judo. Trying to get another charge. Can he heal again? Another heal. One more, my boy. One more heal. Is gonna get one more heal out of this. Live through the Karma. Now he needs to live through Judo Mata's burst without a trinket. Fist of Fury is going to lock him down. No heals available. He does get locked in by the images. Judo Master gave him no way out of that one with every defensive cycle through. Took him out in a single go. And Reddish Head is up next. Reddish Head up next versus Judo. As Judo setting himself up a port up above. Expecting Rogue any moment. Assassination versus Windwalker. That's like the best spec you could be against a Windwalker. I feel like Owl could maybe make a play or two, but not amazing. That's just Fist of Fury is just too obliterating. I don't even know what word I want to use here. Trick coming out for Reddish Head, and I'm gonna get locked down in that Fist of Fury. Is that gonna be evasion? Maybe has a Vendetta rolling onto Judo. Satan Chicken proc and gonna vanish out of it actually. And Judo's gonna be able to cleanse all those dots and go for free Vivifies back to back to back. Who's Lightspath? Why is Lightspath getting sapped over here, man? What's going on? He can't get over, hang out with Anxiety for a little bit? Let him, dude. Let him. He's not touching anybody. Reddish Head, though, is getting touched a lot by Judo. Needs to stop getting touched. Evasion might want to come out. Blind comes in. Judo is not going to trinket. It has a trinket. Not going to do it. Not going to do it. Just going to maintain his health. And Reddish has evasion left. That's the only one big defensive. Might want to save and wait. Make this game last a little bit longer. Until the next Vendetta is going to get a heal rolling. Judo hasn't popped a single big defensive against him yet. Only dampen harm. And Judo's running over there to pick up the eye, but all these paladins are hanging out. It kind of obstructs Reddish. Let's get back to there, man. You're confusing everybody. Gonna be Fist of Fury down, and Reddish is gonna go for evasion. It's gonna be Judo trying to get some damage in with the Zuen. Kenny coming down, and Reddish, does he have enough health to deal with it? Zuen is doing a fair amount of damage to him. Not enough to be deadly, but that's gonna be more than Dragon Punch to end him just right now. And that's gonna be Dirks Bryan coming in with the shortest cheap shot in the world into a leg sweep. Trickets out of it, rolling the bones, gets himself a decent set of buffs. Trying to tussle with the muscle that is Judo. No grappling hook available to catch up to the Monk. Is gonna vanish away from any kind of slows, I guess. And Judo is gonna drop back down, try to run as far as he can. Try to expect Dirks Bryan anywhere. Dirks going to open up with another shortest cheap shot in the world. As such, death is going to touch him a little too hard. It is going to pre-cloak this damage right now. Not sure if Cloak is going to do anything. As Mallet Chicken coming down. Looks like it was Mallet Chicken out of, not Judo. It was out of Dirks and going to blind that Karma immediately. Force a lot of cooldowns out of Judo. That's very well done. And Dirks is just going to have to hang back, re-roll the bones. Going to make sure he's drinking his sippy juice at all times. Going to get a sap at the Judo. It's going to be a long game for Dirk, but as long as he keeps healing at 4% dampening, almost 5% dampening, going to be allowing himself a little bit actually healing to survive. Judo hasn't tricketed anything, so he's waiting for that moment. Going to be a big old stun by Dirks off of that. Vivifies are coming down off of that incap. Gouch coming down to Judo short with a Fist of Fury to follow. Getting parried off completely. Dirks needs to switch to pistol shot if he wants to do any kind of damage. And he does. Judo's trying to survive this without a Karma for a bit. As parry comes in for Dirks Bryan. Gonna be a Vivifies, maybe a port. Out of Judo is gonna be a port. Is Dirks gonna be able to grapple hook up there? No, gonna sprint after him. Is gonna go with pistol shots. Doesn't want Judo running anywhere. Judo is gonna, gonna get interrupted onto his kick. A stun comes out onto Dirks. Judo is gonna have a wall up and running. Fist of Fury to cover him. Didn't use Fist of Fury to defensively, but that's gonna full stun out of Dirks. Tricking up his on Judo. Is Dirks gonna be able to turn this around? Gives pistol shot in Judo for those Heat Call procs. Doing a bit of damage here and there. Gonna get a re-slow into Judo as Tiger's Lust comes out perfectly. Gouch comes in. Incap coming out. Judo's trying to bail out of there. Dropping a port. Gonna go to the other side. Trying to go for a Vivify. Maybe he'll be able to get a port off of the Rogue. No, stun comes out. And that's gonna be, oh my god, Dirks even went for a killing spree at the end, I think. A stun comes in by Fortune, trying to end Dirks Bryan in the opener. And that's going to be a vanish out of the Rogue as World Dragon Punch rolls in for Fortune. Just right in front of Dirks, still next to him. Dirks is going to get rooted in the open. It's going to be a gouge. Does he have a blind up and running? Stun coming out to Fortune. Does he have a blind? Does he even wait for a blind a little bit? He's healing for a lot. Look at this man just heal for days. Another heal comes out with a second concoction. Fist of Fury coming down. Waiting for that blind. Cloak Shot is coming out a little bit early. Not sure if he gets like a heal from it. There could be an Azeroth trade. Does have a Drone Rush rolling just to make sure he has enough energy rolling. Mally trinket out to Fortune, but the blind is Fortune. No trinket. Dirks gets to get away. This guy, dude. This guy is a good old pirate right now, boys. Good old pirate. Is going to be running around. If Sap comes into Fortune, could go pick up with the eyes. Might just have to, man. Dirk's health is not looking that amazing. Is Fortune going to be able to find him? This man just drinking concoctions all day. Healing like a god, man. I love this about Outlaw, dude. Not a lot of people play Outlaw. Not a lot of people know that this is how good the spec is. But I love how it picked up a little more traction in these duels, man. A lot more people are trying it. So I love it. We got Alex on US. We got Dirks on EU playing it. So it's awesome. Looks like Fortune's eyes ran out. All he has to do is look for the rogue. Or wait for the rogue to open. Dirks, something tells me he's not going to be waiting the whole time for health. He is going to keep healing though. Every 30 seconds going to get another heal rolling. Cheap shot opener onto Fortune. Going to get a reroll the bones available. Has a really good buff for a stun right now onto Fortune. Could go for a big setup. Stun coming out and he's going to check it out immediately. Going to get a stun to Fortune. Fortune has damage up and running. And Dirk's actually just going to line away from him. Just keeps throwing down the slows. Gouge coming out. Keeps the monk slow so he doesn't get hit with a Fist of Fury. Could go for a grapple hook play if he wanted to. I think he tried to go for a gouge maybe or something. Maybe he might have. Parry coming in for Dirk. So that's going to be Fortune getting away from it. Parry for parry. Dirk's tried to see if he can maybe grapple hook up there, not gonna be able to. Try to see if he can catch a restealth. No, just gonna go for a stun to Fortune. Trick and a wall coming up for Fortune as Eric's trying to get some damage in. That's gonna be a big old killing spree coming down right now. With a grapple hook to catch up after the monk. Touch of death coming down into Dirks with a karma. Dirks has nothing to deal with except for vanish. Is going to be able to vanish away and sit that touch of death. No, coming out of stealth. Touch of death is going to connect. Karma there for a little bit longer. He does need to get a stun into Fortune, but his health is not looking that good. Does get a stun into Fortune and is continuing to run another concoction rolling. This boy got concoctions for days. Look how much health he's able to recover in a single concoction. It's basically at half. It's basically at half in a single gobo, man. 6 seconds and he's back. Oh, let's go, boys. Today's EU only. Today's EU. Tomorrow's NA, boys. Tomorrow's NA. If you want to join for NA duels, more than welcome to tomorrow, Saturday. Malachik coming down onto Fortune as he's getting stunned up. Back-to-back in-cap available. Gonna get a Malachik into Dirks with a stun. Dirks has no way out of it. If Fortune can get him caught in a Fist of Fury. Whirling Dragon Punch to follow. Cloak shot is coming out. Blind. Does Dirks win this? Does Dirks win against Fortune? Blind comes in, he's gonna get a sap. If he goes for a cheap shot between the eyes combo, he's done. Especially if Dirks get the right trades, procs and everything happening. He's gonna go for a cheap shot. A couple more hits between the eyes to follow. Maybe a little bit more damage and down goes Fortune as Dirks takes him out. Who's up next? Looks like Xana's up next, trying to get a setup. Trying to get a setup going. Nope, not gonna be able to. Rogue's gonna sling away. Where's the lamb sauce? Thanks for the feedback, guys. I appreciate it. What's up, Brian? You got yourself a new mouse? Sort of G13 gamepad on WoW. It helped tremendously. Oh, you got like a mouse with like pads on the side? Yeah, that's gonna... First time using it, it's gonna take a while, man. First time using it, it's gonna take a while, but it does help you a lot, man. I feel like I use mine all the time, even in games that are not WoW, whenever I can. Like, I can map certain things to keep I'm just comfortable with, you know what I mean? I think it helps out a ton. Definitely takes a while to get used to them. Next duel is going to be Dirks Brian. Going to go with a full-on killing spree onto his anxiety as Shield Avenge coming down. But he's killed spreed him and then walked away from the shield as it popped. That is a very, very interesting trick. As if you plan to. Parry coming down to Zan as he gets wings up and running. Dirks is able to at least avoid some of this damage. Going to get a heal rolling when versing against anxiety. As safety trick coming down, Zan is going to go for a flash of light or two. As Gouge comes in, Zan is still in there. Bob coming down. Dirks is able to force out a Bob out of Zan, just kind of chilling next to him and doing damage back to the guy. Is gonna go for Malachik off of the Bob. Could go for big damage. No, Zan's actually Malachik didn't do that much against the Bob, did it? Sun coming down to Zan, trick us out of it. Does Dirks have enough? He's gonna vanish, slinking away right now. Could go for a reset onto Zan, I guess. Oh, it came out and maybe tried to kick him or something. Gonna get a roll. Oh, really good buffs. Gonna get a Adrenaline Rush rolling ahead of time with a cheap shot so you can get a full setup. There's gonna be a bubble coming out of Zan into a Hodge onto Dirks, but Zan doesn't have the wings to make this happen. Welcome coming out for Dirks is trying to get away from Zan, and Zan is gonna go for a heal or two. Dirks is trying to get himself a reset. No, but that Judgment does end up taking him out as a blind comes in, and Lantern is coming up next. Wants to Anne's anxiety. Gonna get him into a stun. Gonna get the pet up and running with the Risen Skulker. Gonna get the Army of the Dead rolling with a Mallet Trinket. Gonna grip anxiety back in. Trying to continue the damage rolling. He's gonna interrupt him with a flash of light. Zan is out in the open without any defense. His goose is cooked and he does go down with the undead mages doing stuff. It's gonna be Zed up next is the last man on the alliance side as Assassination Rogue. It's going to be a big old A-bomb though. Lots of undead are going to be all around Landra and doing a lot of damage back to Zed. And Zed is going to go for evasion. That's still going to be a lot of magical damage. And Landra is going to try to line away from him. Cloak Shadow is coming out as Zed is burning through all his defenses. Landra's health is not doing that amazing. And that's not even without any Vendetta used by Zed. Mallet Trinket coming down onto Landra and trying to end him without Vendetta. Smoke Bomb coming down trying to avoid some of the pet damage. Landra's just going to run out of it. Trying to get slows into Zed. And Zed is going to go for a advantage. Sheep Shot coming out. It's a start to Zed. Zed triggers it. And Landra does end up taking him out. That was an interesting duel. Dirty's Mind, dude. Every time, man, he comes in. Every time he comes in, he just obliterates everybody without, like, healing, man. I swear. It really does. He really, really does. Alrighty, boys. Do we have Minimi and Zakati's group back up and ready? Do we have Minimi and Zakati back up and ready? Let me know, boys. Minimi is ready. Is Zakati ready? That is my question. Hey, Dal, happy Friday. Brian, happy Friday to you too, my man. The Zalorog is pretty good. I think so too, Tasty. I think he's really good. What's his rating, actually? What's like his highest rating ever? Because he plays really well. He plays very aggressive too. Like, he just stood in front of Zan as a paladin. He's just like, you know what? I'm not even gonna go away. I'm not gonna go away. He almost beat him too. I guess, holy, he guessed my opener? Did it really? Ah, no. Ready? Alright, boys. You know what? I'm gonna need to... I love the song too much. I love the song too much. So this, we're gonna save that song for the actual duel. I like that song too much. It goes too well with duels. So we're just gonna go with while we wait to get this set up. I saved it, yeah? Enjoy yourselves, boys. Grab yourself a water for a minute. Grab yourself some water. Grab a bite. Just a minute. I'll actually give you guys about a minute. I'll cue Zakati and Minimi in just a second. I just feel like it's appropriate time. I think I'm gonna steal $15 so I can play tomorrow. Steal $15? Okay, CUR. Can't be joking, my dude. Just yoink 15 bones somewhere. Come on, dude. Come on. I do think maybe farming gold from like older raids, like you run old raids and you sell the stuff on there and sell BOEs. That's probably a pretty good way of doing it. That's probably a pretty good way of doing it, Seawork. A lot of people doing it. I'm not. Why? Man, this is up tomorrow, Dal. Let him steal $15? Oh my god, dude. Ah, my throat, boys. That first game was so fucking nutty. You know how hard it is sometimes to just like commentate? I gotta use different words too. Wait. I look beautiful. Whoever did that, thank you. This looks beautiful. Hey mate, Dad, I mean, want to do the 1v1? Chris, which card are you in the game? Who wants to do 1v1s too? That's actually a good question. We can figure it out. Alrighty, boys, we're coming back in about 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, young. Let's get the duel up and running. I have a good song saved up for the beginning of that one. Are any of the group leaders gonna invite an arms warrior? Dude, Smoking, if you want to join us in arms, more than welcome to. Nah, we're good, we're good. We got Blood's Edge, dude. My back is so sore. The song is better than all your songs, Blazer. I'ma fucking ban you. I'ma fucking boot you. Actually, Blazer, I had somebody say I should interview you as the warrior interview for Fury Warrior. Like, interview Bidas. I was like, you want me to interview Blazer? Don't get me wrong, you're not bad at warrior at all. How do I say it in the... How do I say it in the best way? You're not quite Lulu. You're not quite tasty. You know what I mean? I don't think in a weird. I don't say tasty in a weird way. I mean like the actual name tasty. You know what I mean? I'm trying to say it in like not a better way possible. You know what I mean? I guess they've been around is what I'm trying to say. Alrighty, let's get this going. Switch. Wait. Switch. Wait. Switch. I'm gonna confuse the shit out of myself. Who's up first? It looks like it is gonna be Zekiel versus who is up. It looks like it's gonna be Zakati up first. Both of these guys, please do yourself as an honor duel so I can show everybody off. Outside of that, we got Chrysler trying to come back in Purple Haze, Tasty, and Zan. Zan joined the alliance team. We're gonna have Dead on the Horde. We're gonna have Eisengrind, Lalu, and Prox, who didn't really get to play too much. It is gonna be Zekiel versus Zakati. Zakati bits himself up against the wall, waiting for a eye. Getting a shot coming down for Zekiel. Gonna get all the dots and actually gonna run away from Zakati. Zakati's gonna yoink him right back with a Ledgeborn up and running. Gonna get the army of the dead. Wants to keep Zekiel nearby. So then the mages of the dead and the rest of the army does damage. Stun coming down to Zekiel. Gonna have evasion rolling when the necrotic stacked up. Gonna go for Vendetta onto Zakati. AMS coming down and Zekiel's actually gonna cloak that Mali trinket. Looks like he was like floating a little bit for a second. Zekiel's health is not looking that good right now as the army of the dead was able to get the full value damage. Zekiel is going to be able to vanish out, but still has the dot. Zakati is going to be able to grip him back in, chain him, and down he goes. Zakati executed the rogue very efficiently, very quickly. Up next, who's up? Is it going to be Prox? Are you going to give him the honor duel or not? No honor today, boys. No honor. It looks like Prox is... If Prox come out of cells, Zakati. Maybe Prox is waiting for something. Is he going to give him the honor duel? Ooh. Zan! Tasty! Come heal this guy. Come heal Zakati so he's full. Come heal him real quick. Do it. The one to do the honor duel. Look at that. Who's showing off, dude? Showing off with that wolf form. Are you kidding me? But still gonna go for a bow. Nice. Perfect. Now we're good. Now it's gonna be a proper honor duel. Let's go, boys. I love this kind of shit. Prox. A Feral. I actually want to interview Feral for Prox for Ferals. There's a couple of guys that could. There's a lot of good Ferals. I was thinking Prox would be the... I guess I should ask people on like Discord and YouTube who they want me to interview. MS coming down as a Prox. Going to be a lot of damage for Zakati. He's not going to be able to get the army of the dead up and running just right now. That's still going to be a lot of damage with the pet being beefed up. Going to be a Thorns coming down for Prox. As Zakati is going to still maintain sustained pressure with Prox. Going to jump down after the Feral. The Feral's going to keep the dots rolling as the necrotics is starting to stack up. Prox doesn't want to fall behind on those and generally never does. Going to get a root onto Zakati off of that dot. Going to catch a regrowth and not going to get hit with a interrupt. I'm actually surprised. I guess they kind of went for a chain of ice. Bash coming down and it's going to be a big old bite into Zakati, but he's going to trick it out of it. Continuing to run after Prox. It is going to go for chains of ice back to back. Gripping the Feral away from any LOS. It's going to be a big old army of the dead. Needs to keep the Feral open. Chains of Ice sometimes is just a better choice than doing damage. Just spending a global, doing Chains of Ice keeps him out in the open like he is right now with all those thorns. The whole army doing damage to him. Going to go for a healer too. And Zakati's going to be able to finally engage. Malichicken can be down to Zakati. Not going to be able to get that much healing as he gets hit with a root. It's going to go Malichicken onto Prox. Not going to let the guy heal at all. Prox is going to go counter offensive as Ledgeborn comes down with a safety trinket for Zakati. Able to live another day as Prox had Incarn burning. Gonna go into bear form, get himself a massive heal again, trying to maintain his health as high as he can against Zakati, as best as he can. Gonna get back at him. Big old bite coming down. Zakati is going to continue doing damage to Prox as much as he can. Bash comes in. Big old bite to follow. Zakati, do you have a lot to work with here? Gonna get hit with the root. Gonna go for a death pack right now just to get the health back. You hoping to use death pack another time at a later time in this duel and messing the thorns so you can get the damage in and runic power off of those thorns. Can you get a lot of necrotic stacked up onto Prox with a big old bite? Transfusion coming down. Prox is trying to run away. Grip coming down. No grip available, so Prox is just gonna try to run away. Can get away. Choosing not to, choosing to stay with Zakati for a little bit longer. Zakati is trying to get the setup going. Necrotics are starting to go, but before those necrotics really ramp up, Prox is gonna get a root onto him. Free wall coming down, trying to again survive, trying to maintain a higher health than Zakati, but the necrotics are going to start stacking. As soon as you see the stun comes in, going to bail away from the Death Knight. As Death Knight's health is rotting down slowly with the damage over time bleeds. Going to be a Thorns coming up very soon onto Zakati as Prox wants to go for big damage. Bash comes in onto Zakati, stun coming onto Prox. Zakati's health is not looking amazing. No way to self-heal right now for a little bit of time. Gonna try to run, but those dots, I think, halves him, and down he goes with the last bit of transfusion. Plox does end up taking him out, and Tasty's going up next. Is he gonna give this man an honor duel or no? Looks like Prox basically got himself the honor duel. Or oh no, Tasty is gonna give him the honor duel, I think. Yeah, gonna give him the honor. Look, I love his mog, by the way. He's an icy shaman, dude. This is what if a shaman was turned into like a death knight, this is what they would look like, honestly, with the crown, the skull face, the icicles in the shoulders. I love it, dude. That's a couple different expansions working together for an awesome set of gear. Speaking about awesome, that was a pretty good knockback by Tasty. Gonna go for a back-to-back heals in the open and 2% dampening. Tasty playing a perfect race against Bleeds, actually, being Dark Iron. Gonna go for a Primal Storm, a Primal Fire Ellie. Gonna go for some damage. Wall coming out for Prox right now. Prox still holding on to Trinket. Is he gonna trinket that Lightning Lasso? No. Is that gonna be a big old Meteor out of the Primal Fire Ellie? No, it's not gonna be either. Prox looks like he just survived that CC, more like just lived it. Didn't really get a lot of damage pressure into him, but I guess you didn't really see a lot of damage coming out of Tasty either, so no point of trinketing. Bash comes in onto the Shaman, is just trying to run away from the Feral. Prox is going to get purged back to back as HODs start to come down, and Tasty is going to be able to get himself some healing. No, he's going to get a redoubt into Prox as he's trying to get back in there. Totems are down. Gonna get a lot of Maelstrom. Is gonna go for a stun by the pet. Gonna interrupt that. Oh, they're gonna interrupt that storm. Oh my god, that's actually a lot of damage coming out right now. Oh my god, what the fuck is he coming out of my screen? Big damage coming in onto Prox as a mallet trigger came down, I think, onto by Tasty. Pre-walling a lot of damage by Prox. Gonna go for a Lightning Lasso to follow. Short Lightning Lasso, but it still got some value. Does have that Primal Earth Alley running with Prox. Did force out a trinket pretty early on. And Prox now has to go for a big old resets, big old heals right now against Tasty. Maybe even a result if you can even find one, but that Earth Alley is not going to let him. Does Earth Alley have another stun in him? Maybe he can go for another stun lock combo. Is going to knock out the Feral out in the open with a slow to follow. Does the Earth Alley have a stun? I guess, oh, he does have one. It is going to rock him out in the open with a full stun lock combo. Healing Surge is coming out for Tasty, trying to maintain his pressure against Prox, trying to maintain his health too as well. Prox has big damage right now, big damage rock, and looks like, is that, no, not income, but that was still a pretty big setup. Does a wall up and running, and Tasty doesn't want to be anywhere near that. That's free damage for Prox there with that wall. And that's going to be Lightning Lasso onto the Feral as he has a bunch of HOTS rolling. Tasty's able to get free damage. Trying to go for Healing Surge. Is going to land one. Capacitor Totem to follow. Short stun onto Prox. Does he have a knock? Maybe he's trying to set up a knock right now. He's trying to go for a Stormkeeper. No wall available for Prox. Does have a massive heal if necessary. Big Zaps coming out. Does knock the Feral down, giving him enough room and enough time to get a few heals. Still trying to get a setup going. Any more lightning bolts left? How's his hands looking? No lightning on that, so no more lightning bolts available. That's good. Prox getting a stun onto Tasty. Does have the angle. No lock back available for a while. Tasty is going to get a pre-wall rolling. His Prox is continuing to maintain his health. Lightning Lasso to separate him, but also do some damage. Tasty is going to run up. That's going to be Prox shifting to Bear from getting a heal early. Not when he needs an emergency heal. Just going to maintain his health. And Tasty getting locked out of nature is going to put him in a bad spot. Bash comes in by Prox. Tasty is in a bad spot. Needs to go for healing surges. Does use the Dwarven Rachel, the Dark Iron Rachel, to take off all those dives with no kick available for Prox for a while. It's going to be a good spot for him to be able to get a free heal. Does turn around with a Mallet Trinket onto Prox. Trying to get some damage. Getting Mallet himself into a Lightning Lasso. Prox is not going to trinket out of it, looks like. And down he goes! Did he have a trinket? He had a trinket, he had a wall. He had everything. Unless my UI is messed up. I actually didn't think Tasty was going to end the kill right there. And that's going to be dead going up onto Tasty. Gets a pet stun. Does get the aspect of the eagle rolling. Tasty is going to land a hex. Trying to land a hex on dead. That's going to be feign death. Trying to land a hex. Not going to be able to do it. Mallet Trinket to cover him. Tasty with no heals available. Dead is going to try to take him out. Next man coming up is going to be Chrysler, looks like. Is Chrysler giving him the honor duel? I think Chrysler is trying to give him honor duel. Yeah, he is. Is he? I think Dead is like, so he has a drone pumping through his blood. I think he realized that Chrysler is trying to give him an honor duel. Is gonna set up a demonic gateway. He is good. And that was anxiety, just like, okay, he saw that what's happening, gonna give him a heal. That was an honor duel, man. Dead! Oh, that's why he's pet. His pet. Chrysler, pull your pet back. Pull your pet back. Maybe that's what Dead thought the duel started, because the pet was already there. Oh, was it? I don't even know. It doesn't look that. It doesn't look fishy though. At least I think it was just a misunderstanding, but it doesn't look like Cryzer had some kind of crazy advantage over Dead. Gonna hit him with a kata. It's gonna be a big kill by Dead. Gonna get out of the horror effect with a trinket. And Cryzer is still gonna get a big ol' infernal coming down onto Dead. Cryzer is gonna go for a rain of fire just to build up the charges for the big damage for his chaos bolts. And Dead is just gonna line everything. That's a big old infernal. Actually not going to be able to freeze infernal, but that's going to be the succubus pet. So he has to deal with infernal as he's doing damage. That's going to be rain of fire. Actually, Dead is taking a lot of damage. Just going to go for turtle show right now as Manic Bandage is coming out for the bad boy. Cryzer is going to go for drain life, trying to go for Shadow Fury onto Dead off of that, and Dead is going to continue kiting. I'm surprised that infernal was kicking his ass. You got to admit it, right? First aid coming out for Dead. Is trying to get himself heals. Root coming down onto Cryzer. Does have a lot of CC if he needs to. Dead is trying to go for an aspect of the eagle. Again, more traps coming down. Is Cryzer going to be able to catch up to him? Gonna even put his pet back so Cryzer can't even get a lot of resources off the pet. Gonna go manning bandages and gonna get the pet heal. Cryzer is gonna get hit with a root dot. He's gotta just like look at him. He just sigh. Is gonna go dropping down an AoE, but Dead is gonna get out of there scot-free with a camo. Gonna be a big old reset for both of them. Cryzer is gonna get a mount up, gonna pick up the eyes, and looks like Dead is gonna go for a damage off of that. Does have a trap set up ahead of time. Cryzer is about to run into one, doesn't quite do it, does get to drop down as the pet gets a stun, so Dead doesn't get the full damage during that stun, but does have the higher ground, trying to force Cryzer in. Mallet Tricket to follow with a big old harpoon. Cryzer is going to get a succubus CC on the Dead. He's going to be able to get out of it with his own racial this time. Or effect coming down to separate these two into a fear to follow. Chaos Bolt as Dead gets himself pet sack into an Emily. Dead is going to get rooted out in the open. More grenades getting flown out. And Shadow Fury coming down with a Chaos Bolt to follow again. Cataclysm after the lots of damage. And Dead is going to go for feign death for a moment. Get himself a heal rolling. Freeze the trap coming down to the pet. And he's going to try to get away. Trying to scurry away to the other side of the pillar. Other side of the arena. Has the dot rolling, his pet does too. Cryzer is trying to find an angle onto Dead. And Dead is trying to force him out to come in the open. Maybe trying to even catch a camo. Cryzer is going to come down. The pet is going to come in from the other side. His Manic Bandage is going to get interrupted. No! He lands a succubus CC onto Dead. Does he realize he landed that? Maybe he's going to go for a horror. Cataclysm, maybe? Yeah, it does land a kata onto Dead. He is going to go for feign death, which does remove the dot, I think. Stun coming into Cryzer is going to trick out of it. Could get a root onto Dead. Could get some CC. Dead is going to back up right now, actually, as lots of just insta-cast crazy Cryzer damage comes out right now. Dead is just going to try to get some CC set up. No, Fear coming down. You're going to interrupt that Fear. Cryzer, does he have a Fear again? Freeze the trap coming in, and Dead is just going to go, you know what? I'm going to trap him. Manic... That's a good old succubus CC coming down. Cryzer is going to be able to land some damage off this. Shadow Fury into a Cataclysm, into maybe a Root Chaos Bolt. Does he get a Root Chaos Bolt? Nope, just going to go Cataclysm and see it. Wait. Dead is going to fling back. Dead feels like he has an advantage right now. Going to go into Cryzer. Immortal coming down. Going to get a lot of damage. Harpoon coming down. Cryzer does go down. And is Dead going to be able to take out his anxiety? Judgment bank. Another hammer boing. There we go. Down it goes. Cryzer and Dead both played that one really well, man. Really well. Is this a U or an A? This is a U, boys. Tomorrow's an A. Finish him. I like that. I like it. There's a Fury coming down onto Zan. Gonna get a shield pop right now as a lose. Trying to force more cooldowns out of Zan. Gonna go for a... Oh. Taking away his weapon. Mallet Tricket coming out of Zan as he's trying to flash a light. No. Spearhand jab. Zan is just continuing to run a heal. Safety Tricket coming down. Wings onto Lulu. Karma. Is Zan gonna bubble this? No, bopped only recently. Oh, boinked back by a Ring of Peace, and Lulu does take him out. Zan just got caught in a bad spot with that bop, man. Just in a really bad spot. That's gonna be a Purple Haze coming in next versus Lulu. As we get the big old CC coming down out of Lulu. Purple Haze trickets out of that incap. Metamorphosis up to chase up to Lulu. Dropping down the port. Did Lulu already port already? I think Lulu already ported. Not going to be able to port for Fist of Fury coming down. Does Purple have a stun off of this? That is going to be a disarm by Purple onto Purple. But does Purple really get disarmed on a lot of his abilities? Is he locked out? Stun coming down right now. It's an I-Beam. Blade Dance combo. Follow. Louis is going to have a safety chicken. Trying to go for a stun onto Purple Haze. Did you see that little spin? He tried to get a stun, but didn't quite get it. It's going to be Ring of Peace. Oh my god. Blade Dance just slices right through him. Purple Haze ends up taking out Lulu again. This bad boy knows what's up. Next up is gonna be Eisengrind as a Beastmaster Hunter. Gonna drop down a trap on top of Purple. Purple's getting a feed damage to Eisen. Eisen is finally able to get kill cam and rolling or two. Purple is gonna go for invulnerability right now while Aizen has all these pets rolling on him. Double Dino. Stun coming down to Aizen. I-beam to follow. Wombo combo. Aizen triggers it late. Gonna get a slow onto Purple Haze. It's gonna be imprisoned. Maybe a second stun. Does land a second stun. Blade Dance again. Gonna put a strong dot onto Aizen Grind. That's gonna be in a bad spot. Barely any health. The turtle shot coming down, and down he goes. That was another game that everybody gets to play. I like that, man. I like these kind of games where everybody gets to play. I like it. Holy shit, boys. Let's go. I like it, man. Alrighty, I'm seeing some people asking in the chat, how do you sign up? Alrighty, let me give you the rundown. Rundown, boys. BFA EU 119? 120. With a big old 120. Alright, boys, if you guys want to join the group, usually we have somebody in the stream open up a little group through LFG. They hit I on the keyboard. Or if you're not sure, hit the eyeball at the bottom right corner. Go to player versus player, pre-made groups, custom PvP. Find a group if you want to find one, and it's called Dalaran 55 Duels. Just type in number 5, enter. Number 5, enter, and you'll find 5511 Dalaran. 2 groups up and running right now. If you guys want to make your own group so you guys can participate, especially if you have me out on Reality, you can just hit start group, type in 5511 Duels. Let's group and enter down. That's it. That's how you do it. Easy. Easy as that. If you guys want to start your own groups, you can. I have one up and running right now. You guys can do it too. Anybody and everybody can start a group or join one if they're up and running. If one isn't up and running, you can make one your own. I requested to join. There we go. They'll try to get through as many of you guys as they can. I will not fail as friend. I wonder if tomorrow, just so people can see me get an interview. I promise I won't fail you. I will. Alright, Blazer. Sounds good, my dude. I believe in you. Melee versus casters 1v1? I'd rather do casters only or something like that. Or just one of every, like all warriors. All warrior 5-1v1s to see who stands at the top of it. You know what I mean? I think it'd be kind of fun. All mage, all shadow priest, all boomkin, all shaboy, all warlock, any spec you want to play. I'd be down for that. Melee group, someone needs a caster group. I don't know, melee versus caster. I guess casters are pretty strong now, aren't they? But like all pharaohs versus like every caster in the world, that'd be tough, man. Ready, Lightspath and crying so much, get taken to work queue. Oh, and don't forget, I've challenged Chrysler last week to 1v1. Last week? Oh, yeah. Katrick and Chrysler duel, I'll be down. Warrior versus Warlock, I'll be okay with that. I like that idea. Ready? Alright, it's gonna be Cat versus Minimi. Katrick versus Minimi, since we don't have Zenzadi and Zakati with the group right now. If you guys want to make a group on the alliance, more than welcome to. Melee versus casters 1v1, alright? You guys actually want to see melee versus casters? I think melee win. That's the problem. I just think melee win overwhelmingly. But if you guys want it, sure. Fuck it. I'm down. I'm game. Although the streams and videos, keep it up. What's up, Dead Russ? How you doing, my man? What made you interview in Dala? I have no idea. I was thinking to Spart for Arcane, but I'm not quite sure about Fire or Frost. But definitely Spart for Arcane Mage. Outside of that, I don't really know. Seabark, I think we both can agree Spart deserves to be interviewed for Arcane, right? I may have made a name. Tasty's a favorite by a lot. He hasn't made a name. Dead. Minimi is a favorite. Plox is a favorite. I think Katrikin is going to a lot of people. Zakati needs to be interviewed. You know what I mean? Purple Haze should be interviewed too. I could love to interview Purple Haze. Need more for the alliance? More alliance, boys! Let's get in here. Let's get in here. Alright, let me get this group going. Hopefully you guys start with an honor duel, please. Switch. Wait, is Skill or is it Luke who's going first? I don't know who's going first. They're so confused. Who do we got though? Who do we got? Oh, please, Lightspath, give him the honor duel thing. No, he's gonna run in. Oh, they're gonna engage. Alrighty. It's gonna be Lightspath off the bat versus Skill Twins. That's going to be a hodge out of both of them, trinkets out of both of these guys. Head of Freedoms, they're burning exactly the same abilities, but Skill is just not doing that good on health. Look at this, man. That's an interesting Magi God going on. That's like 2 pieces altogether. That's like the raid pieces and the PvP, or the honor war mode, Warfront pieces. I guess the PvP pieces from last season too. All red. That's gonna be both. That's gonna be shield event is coming down out of skill to his lifespan, still holding on to his. So in this chess match of paladins, he's still ahead. Wings coming down, gonna pre-shield it right now as Mally's gonna slap him in the face. Oh my god, he turned around with a shield. Not even Wings right now, boys. Lifespan just obliterated that paladin with a shield. He did. That is a cool. What the? He got execution sentence and everything on him. Oh my god, he just blew up. Just pop. As he had wings! He had wings! Not even a bubble could save that man! That's gonna be Dead up next. Where's his Bessemer? Dead trying to get in, gonna get a stun by the pet. Gonna go for some damage right now. Aspect of the Eagle too, so you can get some range in that. Lightspath is gonna try to get away, but that harpoon is gonna close the gap. Dead wants to have the angle on Lightspath, and as soon as Lightspath's trying to get around, Dead is gonna sprint up to him, trying to coax him out. Hodge coming down. Dead is gonna trick it out of it. Wants to end Lightspath right now. Bob coming down right now. Right now. And Lightspath is gonna get hit with a freeze. That's not the best move, but you know what? Burning Bubble early might not be a best move either. That's gonna be full Bob. Dead still has cooldowns available off this. Harpoon onto Lightspath and down he goes. That's it, man. Maybe Bubble might have been the better choice. Dead just played it out. Strategic Catrican is going up on our Duel versus Dead. These boys had a 1v1 before, and Catrican, surprisingly, obliterated. Oh my god, he's gonna turn Lightspath. Oh my god, he's feeding Lightspath to Dead in a turn of events we couldn't have predicted, and then sacrificing his soul. He's a little meatball. He's a little loaf of meat. That was messed up. He just served Lightspath to Dead and then sacrificed his meaty haunch to the gods. What is this? Barbarism. I can't stop laughing. What the hell just happened? Okay. That's gonna be Catrican versus Dead. Cat is gonna get in with a charge. Bladestorm coming out early. Gonna go for some damage as Malachicken is rolling on him. Has a lot of pressure onto Dead. Wants to put him in execute. Heal gonna come out of Dead. Charge trying to come out for Cat, but he's gonna get hit with the root out in the open. Trying to hit the pet for that heal, but Manic Bandage is gonna secure the heal for Dead. Cat is gonna try to get some damage off of the pet, but his health is all looking amazing. Needs to get a charge off of Dead. Gonna get a charge heal to recover his health and maintain himself. Gonna have the pet nearby to heal off of, especially when he gets to go into LOS. Gonna dodge that harpoon by line of sight and Dead towards the end of it. Cat still has a fair amount of health, but not a lot of health to work with. Gonna trick it out of a charge, heal off of the pet. Gonna get himself a heal the pet actually. He killed the pet, and Dead is trying to get himself into a camo. Does land a camo. Gonna go for a pet revive. It's going to get a dot rolling onto Cat. Cat is going to get back in there. Dead is full health off of that camo. And Cat is going to get hit with a stun. His health still has a fair amount of health. Lots of tanky armor. Going to start getting heals off of Dead off of this. But putting himself in a bad spot. Does have a reflect rolling right now in case Dead goes for freezing trap. Not going to land it. Dead's health is not looking that amazing. Does have a Bladestorm to try to avoid any kind of freezing traps. This is going to be freezing trap onto his massive heal. Dead tried to wait it out for as best as he could, and Cat tried to just cover himself while trying to go for an execute off of Dead. Big heal done. Does have first aid rolling. Dead is going to have a first aid rolling as well. Both of these guys are going to try to get himself back up and running, and that's going to be the pet to interrupt the first aid. Cat is going to have the pet to hit off of for a little bit, so he's going to be able to heal. Dead is now getting kited. This is going to pull the pet back. Dead might even go for a camo. There's a trap set up. Cat is going to continue hitting the pet. Then this kid's getting the pet so he can get a heal. As a Manic Bandage rolling, is going to be a reflect for Catrican. Try to reflect any traps if any come by. Is going to continue going for some big damage. Couldn't get a charge off of Dead. Not going to land it. Going to just hit the pet. Kill the pet. Revive pet coming down. Interrupts the revive pet. Dead is not trying to run away. Does get a root onto Cat with a net. Going to land the revive pet. And Cat needs to wait out for his big setup. Does have a commanding shot if necessary. Might want to burn that early if needs to, just to be safe. Is going to be able to again continue getting slows. Malachicken coming down, going to hit Dead with a fear. Going to be a Rachel coming down for Dead though. Going to save his chicken for the next go. Catrican is trying to go for a Bladestorm, trying to get Dead low. Heal coming in for Dead. Cat needs to continue healing. Charge comes in, going to be able to try to get a heal off Dead. Does get a freeze trap on a Dead with a reflect. Is trying to heal off of the pet. Is going to go for some big damage. Commanding shot might want to come out for this guy. Maybe does have a trick if necessary. Charge comes in with a heal. Reflect that trap on the Dead, which might turn around. Does Dead have anything left? Is continuing to go for some big damage. Turtle shot coming out with banding bandages. Catrican is trying to get away. Does have the pet to heal off with 3% dampening. Continue to pump Bloodthirst off the pet. Commanding shot rolling a little bit early. Dead is setting up a bunch of traps. Catrican could go for another reflect if necessary. Is coming out with a dodge. Going to leap in there. Going to go for a reflect again. Dead's health is not looking that amazing. Could go for a stun to Catrican. Tricket is available if necessary. Tricket might want to come out. Tricket does come out. It's a stun. stun, and Countercat is gonna just get locked down. Down he goes. Maybe he should have waited. That was very well played by Dead. I thought Katrika was gonna turn around. It's gonna be Dirkspine coming back in. Changes his daggers to be a little bit more claw-like. Very interesting. Outlaw Rogue versus Dead, the survival hunter. I don't think any traps are available. Dirks is getting some free damage through the wall onto Dead somehow. Yeah, still getting some free damage through the wall. Dead is trying to get himself a setup going. Is going to get a feign death rolling. Freezing trap coming down. Dirks is going to be able to get out of it immediately. And Dead is continuing to run. Does have a pet stun if he needs to get some CC. Does have another trap roll into Dirks, slowing him down completely. Dirks could maybe sprint at him, maybe grapple hook around. Dead is just continuing just to line him around. This is the same strats we used to see Dead from a while ago, even way back in Legion. Just throw down traps and line away as best as he can. Dirks is to get one stun onto Dead, and that could be game over. Still continuing to get auto attacks through him, which is doing a fair amount of damage through a distance. Dead actually just needs to do something, because he's attacking through the wall. Stun coming down, and down Dead goes, and Dirks ends up taking him out, even though Trick came out for Dead. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Prox is going to get in there. Versus an Outlaw Rogue. How's this gonna go? Does get a stun onto the Outlaw. Gonna bleed him up full. Big old rip coming down. Big old bite even. That's gonna be a gouge with a reroll. With a blind onto Prox. Looks like Dirkspine's just gonna wait it out, man. Does Dirks go for shorter blinds? If he does, then this is not a bad move. Stun coming down by Dirks onto Prox, into between the eyes to fall a gouge, and he just wants to get away from him. Wants to let the dots fall off, maybe even catch a re-stealth. He's gonna killing spree onto Prox, and Prox did come out in the open with a melee trick. How can you melee while killing spreeing? That's actually nutty. If you can, that'd be nuts, dude. I'm gonna try doing that as Outlaw. Killing spree and melee at the same time. That'd be nuts. Or try to like kill and spree, melee while killing spree. Gouge comes in as Prox tries to get a stun onto Dirks. I think trying to go for restart. Bash is still gonna land. Trying to get the dodge. Big ol' bite up and running with Thorns to cover him. But it's gonna be parry for Dirks. Still hitting into Thorns. But at least Prox can do anything. Prox is gonna go for a massive heal. And Dirks is gonna go for a cloak towards the end of it. But doesn't really have a lot of heals rolling right now unless he can get a concoction going. And I think, yeah, Prox just wants to stop him from being able to get concoctions running right now. Up next, who's it? Is it Reddish or is it Landrion? Make you think that's Landrion. No, looks like Landrion is not up. It's gonna be Reddish head up next. Assassination Rogue versus Prox. Prox still has one wall, chicken available. Gonna be Gouge, Cheap Shot, trying to get the nuts up and running. Vendetta going up early. Reddish head gonna go using Toxic Blade right now. Wall comes in for Prox, and Reddish actually gonna run away as Wall comes in for Prox. Is that what he wants to do though? Should he do that? I don't really know. Garrod coming down. Dead, thank you so much for not taking that res. I saw the res come in for Lulu. Thank you for not taking that. I appreciate it, man. It gets confusing in videos and shit like that. And Prox has Thorns is going to be able to get an open onto Reddish. Blind comes down. Prox is going to drink out of it. He wants to add the fair. He runs the rogue right. No, actually just going to run away after rooting him out on the side. Gonna go play more defensively. Okay, okay. We got a lot more defensive plays than we got to see, man. We got to see a lot more defensive plays. You know what I mean? That's a bit more. Stun comes in. Trying to get the dots. Maybe a big old bite. Reddish is trying to get some damage back in. That's gonna be another root. No, gets a kidney off Prox. That's an evasion roll ahead of time, but I think Prox, man, I don't think he's gonna die here. Evasion, cloak, everything. I think Prox is just saving up to go into Carol form. Just get a big old bite into Reddish. As Thorns comes down, Reddish is gonna end up taking himself out. There it is, man. There it is. With Landrion going up next as a. Oh, no. I was thinking he was an idol for a second. Oh, yeah, he's a blood off. That makes sense actually. Versus Prox. Where's Prox at? Prox actually, oh my god, he actually ran away. I thought he was still at the pillar. Landrion versus Prox, gonna go pick up the eye? No, choosing not to. Ram bite? Nope. Ram bite? Nope. A lot of people do that. Into a stun by Prox. Lichborn coming out for Landrion. Prox trying to get away. Stun coming down. Is Landrion gonna be able to get the Army of the Dead? Should be watching out what Zakati did and try to play maybe like Zakati, but slightly different. Is going to have the pet up and running. All the Army of the Dead is going to be able to get some free damage to Prox. Abomination is coming down as well with double the Magus of the Dead. Lots of damage to Prox right now. Big dampening comes in. Fully dampened down. Trying to go for big heals right now. He's gonna get gripped up, gonna go to bear, massive heal comes in, as still an army of the dead up and running, trying to hit procs, and Landry is trying to kite him into the army. Maybe that is the play. Malachik coming down onto Landry, I think. And Prox is continuing to run well, and bear from gonna be able to get himself a heal. To Landry needs to go for a heal, needs to end Prox right now. Gonna go for a death pack right here. Has a bit of health, but 36% damage, not gonna give him a lot. Needs to approach the Feral, does land a stun around the corner, questionable stun, but it's going to be tricking out of Prox, trying to get away, grip coming out, and that's going to be another Necrotic again stacked up. Prox is trying to get some dots, maybe a root onto Landron, going to maintain his health, as the pets are going to hit him from a distance though. His health is recovering little by little, but the Skulker from the back, and the other pet, did the other pet die? He did. No, getting beefed up by Landro right now as he has Lichborn. Letting the pets do a lot of the work. Thinking that the pets maybe will be able to take out Prox. He needs to get another stun on the Feral right now. Maybe that's what he's waiting for. It's just a stun. Prox is continuing to run around the circles, around the pillar. But it's going to get beefed down. No more damage available for Landro unless he has some kind of a big setup with maybe the Army of the Dead. If he can get another Apocalypse rolling, that could be it. Gonna drop Death Indicator on one side. Stun coming in onto Prox. Can he build up for another Apocalypse? He does. AMS could come out for any Thorns. Prox is just going to go for big damage now. AMS is coming down for Landjon. Not a lot of health will left for him. Going to get a grip onto Prox. Needs to stack up big Necrotic. Z-Bomb coming down, but I think Prox ended up killing him. And yeah, Prox did end up killing him, but that was a very interesting play by Landjon. That was something I want to see more when going up versus a Feral. I think you got to go for a lot more pressure, man. A lot more pressure. Honestly. Ready? Zakati's ready? I got 5 new people? Alrighty, we'll see who's up next, man. We'll see who is up next. Let's see. EU 121. Here we go. 5 ready? Oh, perfect. Deadlift got people. Awesome. We got Zakati and hopefully Zakati is not with Dead. Oh, hopefully Deadlift is not with Zakati. Spectator, match, deadlift, Zikari, 5. Here we go. Another one going. Ruins of Lordaeron, here we go. Dead Arkham voice. In voice chat, chilling for him. I gotta bully another one, Dad? Is that what you're doing, man? Are you gonna bully the poor guy? You're gonna harass him and shit? You sure you wanna do that, Dad? I don't know if you wanna do that, man. It's gonna be a recording. Switch. Who do we got? Oh, Tombad. I remember this guy. I was actually writing a video with Tombad in there. This is a play enhancement. That's a much harder spec to play. Not the best spec for PvP right now, so good luck to him. We also got Judo. We got Desker. I like Cherokee, but we got Tasty as well. That's a bad joke. And Zakati as the leader of that group. Where's the Chrysler on the Horde time? We got Fabulous. Looking fabulous. We got Gilbo. It's like Bilbo's Baggins' brother, but Gilbo, the tall one. Proper Haze and Yuko. Look at this Pandaren, dude. I believe in a Pandaren. Oh my god, I want to see Yuko play. Alrighty, who's up first? It's gonna be Chrysler up first. Oh my boy, give me a good run versus Judo Master. These boys actually dueled each other before. Judo's trying to catch up himself. A different angle, did swap weapons, so his weapons look better. His weapons look different, so maybe that'll give him an advantage. It's gonna get a stun lock open onto Chrysler, and he just sits it. Chrysler being very tanky warlock with a nice new on a town to increase the armor, so you're tankier than a warrior. Pretty nutty. Chrysler is just gonna wait it out as Judo Master did get himself a go. And Judo Master just chilling. I think Chrysler is just trying to force him out in the open, just waiting for a cooldown to come back, giving his health like a nice way to come back with a soul leech and everything. Gonna send the pet in. Could go for CC. Judo is watching out for the pet, getting some resources off of the pet, is trying to watch out for Chrysler's position, and Chrysler is going to get him into a root. Fist of Fear coming down, giving Chrysler the opportunity to get an Immolate rolling. Going to get pre-wall up and running, and Judo is just continuing to pull on pressure. Gazu one rolling. It's going to be Inferno coming down for Chrysler with big cooldowns, big procs, as he gets himself a big setup. Trying to go for a shot if you're not going to be able to. Chaos Bolt, and that's going to be Karma back into Chrysler. Chrysler is actually putting himself in a bad spot as Judo is using all the CC. All that defensive a little bit early. Going to be able to get out of that fear. Not letting Chrysler get another Casbolt. Casbolt survived. Chrysler survived his own Casbolt. Touch of Death coming down. Chrysler's going to take a lot of damage. Casbolt's trying to come out right now. As Kaiser is trying to get some offensive pressure rolling. Shadow Fury to CC, follow. Caswell coming in. And Judo Master just took it. Kaiser doesn't have a lot of health to really work. Still his wall. Doesn't want to use it for a while though. And Judo is over there with a pet, healing up to full. Kaiser is trying to force him out in the open. I think Kaiser has a setup. Knows exactly what he wants. Judo does have himself a port up and running. I think he's waiting for an in-cap setup going. If Kreiser has himself a defensive or something to burn, he might want to use it. Immolate coming down as he's able to finally get an angle into Judo. And right as Judo, I think, wants to get in, I think gets another root. It's going to be a pet CC coming down with a Casbolt. Shot if you were to follow. Cataclysm after this, crashing down with Incinerate. Another root coming in after. And Judo is just going to try to run away. No defense available. That was a nice combo wombo for Kreiser. Going to get the pet over there, trying to disrupt this VO5s with a little bit of damage. Kreiser is trying to approach. Going to be port for Judo, trying to roll into Kreiser. Incap coming down. Kreiser could go for a wall. Might want to wall this. Does just a wall against a Fist of Fury Wombo combo. As Judo trying to end and pre-wall this as well. Into a horror effect. Gets himself a little bit extra heal. Into a fear coming down. Casbolt to calm down onto Judo with a root after this. Another Casbolt as he just locks him down for a second. Cataclysm, and that's going to be a big old karma. Kreiser has no way to stop Judo. Trying to get a fear up and running. No. That Karma turned enough damage around for Judo. That Karma during the big old Casbolt really, I think, gave Judo Master an opportunity to win in that duel. Big old bite coming out of Fabulous. He's locking down Judo. Judo has no way to go. It actually does die down to the Thorns. Fabulous just went for big damage. Fabulous burst. Cheap shot coming out of Desker with a nice roll of the bones. Shark buff. Coloca Shadows coming in for Desko, trying not to deal with the Thorns at all. Gonna get a stun to Fabulous again. Fabulous decided, you know what, I don't want to get stunned up by the roll. Gonna leap up on top of the team, so grapple hook to fall and Mally trick it after. And Desko is continuing with a killing spree, trying to get some easy damage to Fabulous. He's gonna dip into bear form. Second wall coming down, no more defenses available. Wall stun coming in onto Desker. He's gonna trick out of it, short stun to Fabulous. Continuing to tussle with a muscle. Parry coming down, Fabulous can bite into it. Tough exterior of a rogue, parried everything. Gonna get a heal himself right now. Desker is continuing to run, continue to get the slow, and that's gonna be a blind, open to end the duel and guarantee himself a win after this. Gonna be a full sap and a reset. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Let's go, boys. What's up, Sony? How you doing, my man? Cheap shot coming down onto Fabulous into a between the eye. No, disarmament to the Pharaoh, but he's gonna still be able to bear arms. Bear bashing him over the side of the head, trying to get the bleeds up and running. Reroll coming in for Desker, not the best buff as I can see. Thorns available again for Fabulous. Is Desker gonna head into the Thorns? His house is not looking that amazing. Big old bite could end the duel right now. Short cheap shot coming down. Big old bite secures and Fabulous ends up taking another fabulous win. Tom Bad is up next as an enhancement, getting the Ghost Wolves up and running, but that's gonna be restealth for Fabulous. Doesn't have to worry about Ghost Wolves. It's gonna be a little Raptor babies. This is a Raptor mama with a little Raptor babies. Fabulous is looking for a re-stealth, re-heal. Combat is looking out for the Pharaoh in case he opens up. Looks like he's going to pick up the eyes, and Fabulous is going to open up on him. Tombat, it's going to be your opportunity, man. The opportunity to try to see if you can defeat a Feral. Going to drop down the counter-strike totem, but it's going to kill it. Combat is trying to get himself a setup for damage. Going to be a big Sunder onto Fabulous. Still trying to set up his damage. Wall coming out pretty early. And Fabulous is going to get away from Tombat as Wall is up and running. Tombat is just going to have to know. We're just going to backpedal a little bit. Going to go for heals. Maintain his health. Fabulous hasn't had to burn a big defensive against this duel so far. Did pre-wall something. That's going to be Tombat getting re-bled up again. Is going to go for a Dwarven Racial. Thunderun's totem coming down is not going to kill it. I don't know if it does anything for Tombat. Maybe extra nature damage. Tombat is still hanging in there with those thorns, with the bleeds. Still running around away from Fabulous, but I don't think he's going to be able to do much. Fabulous does end up taking him out. That's the life of an enhancement shaboy, boys. That is the life of an enhancement shaman. And Fabulous now hanging out at the one area where Tasty could be. Is going to pick it up, going to get hit with a big leap coming down off that. That's what he's sacrificing the heal for mobility. Very good choice. And it's going to be Wall coming out Tasty. Trick it out of Fabulous as he doesn't want to hit that CC at all. Tasty's trying to get himself some heals rolling with healing surges. Heals coming in for Fabulous, but he's just going to sit in there and pressure Tasty into his face. Fire Ally coming down, Earth Ally coming down as well. Going to get the heals rolling into more healing. Totem's up and running. Tasty is saving up for a big old combo wombo. Wants to go for a setup. Fabulous is still running as the slow totem coming down. Tasty's going to go for a Stormkeeper. Is he going to get interrupted? No, it's not. Another Stormkeeper going to try to come out. Is going to finally land. Mallet Trinket Earthshock wombo combo into Fabulous. His health is all looking amazing. Getting obliterated. Stun coming down. No Trinket. And Tasty just took his health from max to none in a single combo. Mally, Earthshock, zappity zap into a lasso, and down he goes. And Tasty is waiting out for the next one. It's gonna be Gilbo. Not the proudest cousin of Bilbo Baggins. The tall one out of the two. Hex coming down onto... No, not gonna be able to land. And trying to get a kick out of the Rogue. As Rogue is continuing to pressure. Stun coming into a Hex. Is he gonna check it out of it? No, he is not gonna sit it. Look at that. That's the coolest Hex form ever. That is too cool, dude. What if that was your feral form? It's a little buggy looking, like he doesn't run to the side as well. Here coming on to Tasty, I'm pretty sure nature spells. Tasty was locked out for a moment, does get a short stun onto Gilbo. Forces out a Trinket at the very end. Tasty's still going to be able to get a nice Earthshock root onto Gilbo. He's going to come running. He's going to keep running. Healing surges are coming down. Going to maintain his health as best as possible as the Rogue gets to get a restyle. As Flame Shocks are still rolling on him. Tasty needs to... Oh no, no Flame Shocks? I guess he doesn't have Flame Shocks. Yeah, I guess he doesn't. Gilbo is going to be able to get some damage to Tasty. Wall coming down for Tasty right now. Gilbo does have a cloak. Does he going to use it? Stormkeeper is going to try to come out. Try to get a kick on the Stormkeeper. Is he going to cloak it? No, going to get zapped right in the tummy. And down he goes. Tasty takes another one. Another one bites the dust. Tasty still has a lightning bolt in his paw of his hand. Still ready. Who's up next? Is it going to be Purple or is it going to be Yuko? I believe in the Pandaren, dude. I believe in the Pandaren champion right here. Look at this guy. I think it is going to be Purple. Purple is waiting for Yuko. Yuko AFK? Alright, it's going to be Purple. I think Yuko was supposed to come out and Purple is up next. I think he was trying to tell him. Is Tasty? Where is he at? Oh, Tasty's over here. I didn't even see him, honestly. Wait, I look at Purple. I didn't even look to the right. That's why. That's why. Looks like it is going to be... Oh, Yuko is AFK. Poor guy. Hopefully he'll come back. I think he DC'd. Purple Haze versus Tasty. This is where this duel is going to come down to for the two teams. And it's going to be Zikati left on the Alliance team. Purple is going to get himself a setup going with the damage. Going to back up as soon as he sees Tasty with a greater fire ally. 34% dampen. Needs to be very careful in how Purple approaches Tasty. Lightning Lasso and the big zabs by Tasty is going to be really deadly. So Purple needs to have a defenses for it. Going to get an early stun onto Tasty, knocking him away. I-Beam, I think, gets to connect. And Lightning Lasso to stop Purple, but also deal early pressure damage. Purple is not going to use a trinket on that one. Just going to get a blur running early. Stormkeeper coming down. Earthshock into... Oh no, stun coming down. Tasty's actually going to trick out of it and wall this damage. Trying to get some zaps into Purple, but that blur did allow him to get a little bit extra damage absorption off of it. Or at least reduce the damage so you can hang in there is what I was trying to say. Darkness coming down. That's a real damage absorption right now. But Tasty is not going to sling a single spell in that direction. Stun coming down to Tasty again. Capacity Totem is up and running. It is going to Mally Trinket onto Purple. I don't know if he meant to use the... I don't know if you meant to use the trinket, but that's going to be Purple going up in the air, getting some free damage on Tasty. Tasty's actually taking a good chunk of damage, forced the wall behind the wall away from Purple Haze. Purple is going to get back in. Stun coming down right now. Lightning Lasso for Tasty, going to get a slow going. No, not going to slow down this Demon Hunter as he gets an interrupt. Purple Haze is continuing to run, getting rooted out in the open. And it looks like Tasty wants to get himself a healing surge up and running, wants to get some pressure off his back. Purple is not going to allow it, man. Going to keep running after him. Stun comes in. Maybe a wombo combo. He's going to go for a Blade Dance. Doesn't have the I-Beam or anything, though. Tasty's going to knock him in the room. Purple's actually going to use the glide ability by Demon Hunter just to stop it midway. Very well done with a Lightning Lasso, dropping his health low. Tasty has a chance to win this. Stormkeeper coming down. Stun comes in. I-Beam to follow. Trying to get... Oh, both of these guys just interrupted each other. And Tasty's health is out in the open. Purple does end up taking him out. Next up is going to be Zikati. Purple is going to be able to get a heal. Going to go for an invulnerability away from Zikati as Necrotic is going to dampen him down. Going to go up in the air, get some free damage to Zikati. Zikati is going to AMS all this damage up from down below. Trying to maybe get a grip onto the Demon Hunter. As we see Purple Haze slinging back into the room. Zikati's going to burn mobility to get to him, but that stun is going to drop him down. Tricky coming down. Zikati does get an interrupt onto Purple's I-Beam. Purple still has Metamorphosis for a little bit longer. A little bit of Leech coming down out of that. Apocalypse coming down. And Perma is barely hanging in with any health. Gonna get in a prison onto Zakati, trying to get back in there, trying to survive. Blur's the only thing available, but Zakati's just gonna range away, let the pets do all the work, let the dots do all the work, and down he goes. We would have had one more guy play, but he got DC'd. But everybody who did get to play today, very well done, boys. Very, very well fucking done. Very well done, boys. Let's fucking go. And this is the chat / roast me. Yo, what the fuck is this, dude? I see all y'all hanging in chat. What is this, dude? I don't know if I want to join that, dude. Should I join? What is this chat, dude? Come talk to me. You are afraid. What the fuck? We're not cringing this place up. That's that's not it. What is this? What is this chat, dude? Simon, how's it going, my man? What's up, my dude? No? I don't want to go there? Alright, Kren. I don't want to go there. I'm so ashamed getting hit in the thorns. Bastion, don't worry about it, man. At the end there, you were in a hard position. You're trying to kill the Pharaoh, and it's like, maybe I can end him. Maybe I can get enough damage. Maybe I can get some procs. But I don't really know. I disconnected an alliance group. Morton, don't worry about it, my man. What the fuck going on? I don't know what's going on, Stony. It's been a funny thing. Dalaran, add me. I sent a request. Let me see if I can add you. I got let me see. Prize, which one are you, man? Oh, you're here. Oh, yeah. Can I add you? Okay, I need to remove somebody if I want to add you, man. Let me see if I can clear out my list. The King, I don't know if he'll come back. Willow, doubt he's coming back anytime soon. Sorry, guy. Anybody that's been gone for like a good couple days. 7 days? Roy is probably on vacation. Red? That's not Red. I don't think it is. Okay, so I'll remove him. Because that's not Red. That's another person that's been gone for like a month. Anybody's been gone for like 15 days? Extended vacation? 1 month ago, Gerard. Sorry, my dude. I love you. Who was that? 2 months ago. Hershey. Hershey, I'll send you some Hershey kisses later, my man. This guy's been gone. Cookie Viper. I don't remember who that is. Okay, I cleared out some people. Mega Chrysler in here, man. Who else do I need to add? Who else do I want to add? Here we go, Chrysler. Let's get From T in here too. Let's get Mr. Mysterious. Actually, no, we get Playful. Okay, that's about all everybody I can add. I added a couple of people, man. I try to cycle through this once in a while. Try to add new people. I'm happy I got to participate. It was fun. That's awesome, Bastion. That is awesome, my dude. What's up, Diamond Wolf? How you doing, man? I'm the shaman there. Morton, you're good, man. I want to see how you'll play, man. I wanted to see you play. I really, really did. Did I decide he was interviewing? Boomstar. I feel like every time I make a decision public, I always have somebody like cry about it. So usually I decided I'm just going to make a personal decision and people will see it as a video. I'm not going to say it out loud. I'm just going to make a decision. Yeah. Boomstar, do you think it's worth for me making an interview video on like rogues? Since I already have a channel where I play rogue. Most of the information I get from better rogues. So most of the information is vetted. You know what I mean? I make sure to double check it. In the play styles. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I do another one with interview? Like, you guys will see what an interview is gonna look like. Yeah, you have a good idea with the interviews? You are the interview? Yeah. Because people are just gonna cry about it and give me a fucking sad tale. And I don't know about that, dude. I really don't care. Because everybody's gonna complain like, oh, but why wasn't I interviewed? It's like, because that's why. I don't need to explain myself to nobody. Just for a different point of view. Boomstar. I am gonna say this out loud. I am gonna interview Boomstar for anybody. At least for Outlaw or Assassin if he wants to do it. Subtlety, I would probably do an interview with Body Count. He plays a lot of Subtlety and he plays it regularly. I think it'd be fair. Or my buddy McStunts. Nobody among sons would want to do it, but I want to chat and hang out with my sons anyway. I think it'd be cool to do a spotlight. You know what I mean? Because I guess that's what everybody is looking at this as an interview. It's like, oh, I get a spotlight on YouTube. Although I feel like if I join the free chat space right now, somebody's definitely going to lose their spotlight. God forbid we're going to hear an N-word or two. I just joined. How's your mom? She okay? Yo, what's up, Killer Gem? She's good, man. She's good. She's out of the hospital. That's the important part. Chrysler versus Purple Haze. Well, Chrysler, Catrican was a dual Chrysler. But we could do Chrysler versus Purple Haze. Chrysler said Purple Haze would be a difficult guy to duel, man. Alright, let's get the 1v1s going, boys. We're gonna do the 1v1s now, boys. Get me dueling someone that you can put whoever you want on your Fury guide. Catrican? I would love to have Catrican in your Fury guide, dude. He beat Dead. He made a name for himself. He beat Dead in a 1v1. I feel like he deserves, man. Just like, I want to get a like, what does he do as a player? What does he do whenever he plays? You know what I mean? Dead versus Akadi, we didn't finish our best out of 5. If you want him, man. Offered him a feast? Awesome. Yeah, you did. You did. You did. But in duel, when you guys had your 1v1, like it was a slam. Hook, line, and sinker. That is crazy. Chrysler, do you want to duel him? I want to duel purple. Oh, you want to duel purple? Okay. Well, we got a couple guys who want to duel. I'm going to close down PMs. I know that Catrican wanted to duel Chrysler. Chrysler, would you be down to duel Catrican? Now that I have you guys both in real ID, that'd be dope. That'd be dope. You want me? Ruin, I won't say who I want, man. I'm not going to tell anybody. I'm not going to say it out loud anymore. Is Dalaran Russo a good name for a monk? Daniel Russo? As long as it's not like an actual name. Otherwise, if you're fine giving people your real name, yeah, that's fine. If it's just like a... Is Daniela Russo? Is that a porn star or something? There's no way you guys are like, oh, just a normal name, Daniela. What the fuck is Daniela Russo? No. CEO and founder of Think Beyond Plastic. Oh. Wait, she's like a CEO of like unless... Yeah, Daniel Russo. Founder of Plastic Pollution Coalition, a global initiative that seeks to educate and mobilize the public to be aware. I mean, I guess if you want to make a character and talk about, hey guys, remember, recycle. You can. I get a little cat since he asked. Alright, Chrysler, Catrican, get yourselves a 2-man team. We'll have an epic duel of a warrior versus a Destro Warlock. It might be one-sided, but I'm hopeful here, man. Zakati, you versus Dead are after, man. You want to do a best out of 3 or best out of 5? We can have a fresh thing. We'll do a best out of 3. It'll be a fresh duel. We won't have you guys finish a best out of 5. Just a clean deck. You know what I mean? I'm a famous porn star. Okay. What's your work? You know what to do? Teach him how to PvP. Toxic? What? Is anyone with Karate Kid mom from 80s movies? Oh. Okay, well I thought it was a porn star, honestly. I guess it's pretty cool. I didn't watch Karate Kid, dude. I didn't have a childhood. I don't know you guys. I don't know you guys all that. Yeah. My god. Again, lead. Perfect. Here's last 5-5. Well, it's like 650. We gotta get 2 1v1s, man. We're gonna do duels. Thank you for a suggestion though, Minami. Chrysler. Wait, Chrysler 5. Sounds good. You've been nice in that chat, dude. If I hear you bullying people, I'm not gonna be happy. Daniel LaRusso. Oh, Danielle LaRusso. I thought it was Daniela Russo. That's what it was. I thought it was Daniela Russo. That makes a big difference. Is that a late for Karate Kid? Men, go watch it. I should Bastion. I would rent it in I would go to a Blockbuster and rent a movie, but Blockbuster isn't a thing. I miss Blockbuster, dude. I think it'd be cool to do a 10v10, 2v2, mix it up a bit. A 10v10 or 2v2. That'd be cool. I'd be down for like a 10v10 of like all shamans versus all warlocks. That'd be cool as hell. Just like an Alterac Valley or something. Just like kill each other over and over. Or maybe it's some other map. Whoever get the most kills wins, you know what I mean? Just have it be full on carnage. Alrighty, boys. Let me get this going. Alrighty. Switch. Alright. So this is for the YouTube purposes. Introductions are in order for Katrikan, a Fury Warrior God, a Healing God, versus Kreiser, a Destruction Warlock. Katrikan is getting in there, man. He's spending no time just dilly-dallying. He's just going to get some damage to Kreiser, and Kreiser is going to get a root. Immolate coming down. The Cat is going to be able to get a nice charge. It's going to be a big old fort out of Kreiser, trying to get away from the Warrior, but he's not going to let him run. And that's going to be a big old Infernal coming down into Cat. Kreiser is going to go for some big damage right now onto the Warrior. Big damage coming in, trying to land a shot. If you're going to get interrupted, Chaos Bolts are going to be free with the Reflect coming down. Kreiser is not going to get Chaos Bolted right now. Shadow Fear trying to come out again. He's going to War Stomp it. Chaos Bolts are trying to come out. Fear comes in. He's actually locking out this Warlock completely. Still trying to land a Chaos Bolt with a Wild Charge Heal coming in for Katrikan to use his big heal already versus Infernal. Going to be a big old Chaos Bolt out of this Charge Heal again as Kreiser is just pounding him with Chaos Bolts. Kaz is trying to walk away, but Cat is not allowed. Trick is out of the pet CC right now. Big old Warlock Hailstone coming in. Shadow Fury trying to come out for Kreiser. Is going to land that stun with a Cat. Taking a Chaos Bolt into Cataclysm. Charge Heal still is going to come out back to back after Roots. Catch can still maintain his health. Burned himself through the Infernal, and it's continuing to burn the furious rush of what a Fury Warrior is all about. Trying to go in toe-to-toe and against the Chaos Bolt, trying to take a port. Might be an execute range. Kreiser's not looking that good. Trying to land a Fury onto Cat. Not going to be able to. An execute comes down. Cat CC'd out. Kreiser is going to turn him into dead mate. First win goes to Cat. Lived it to the very end. Kreiser versus Cat. Very fast-paced. Very quick duel at the opener. And Katrikan just healed through it. That was so much damage in a single setup. In a single go. Let's go, boys. Let's fucking go. There it is, man. Alright, Kreiser Cat. Let me know when you guys are ready. That was so quick, man. Boom. Quick. Poor guy. Kreiser. I think Kreiser is supposed to win that duel, though. They made a different map. He'll have a different setup. That was Dalaran sewers with one wall to work with. Kreiser in the bigger map might have a better advantage. As soon as Katrikan says he's ready, then we are good to go. We're going to queue one for another one. Good first duel out of both of them. That's setting up the precedence of what Kreiser is all about. What Katrikan is all about. Dirks has to do a surprise duel with purple after me, and yeah, if Katrikan, if you wanna have purple versus if the Demon Hunter and the Paladin and both of the groups want to duel after Kreiser and Katrikan done their duel, we can have a bonus duel. I'm fine with that. Don't let them leave. Ready? Yeah, sure. Invite spectator match. Katrikan and Kreiser 5. So the dude's PP right off him. There it is, man. There it is. This is going to be Katrikan versus Kreiser, and we're going to have Dirks Brian. Wait, is that Dalaran? Is it Dirks Brian? I guess if Dirks Brian and Purple Haze want to duel each other, is that what we talked about? After me and Kreis, Dirks asked. Oh, Dirks. Okay, for some reason I thought it was Dalaran. I don't know why I thought it was Dalaran. So Dirks versus Purple Haze is going to happen after this. Purple Haze, get ready for your duel too. You're going to be going over to the Rogue, my man. It is going to be our boy Katrikan setting up, suiting up, just preparing for another go. Kreiser needs to assess the situation, needs to be aware of what is going to happen, realizes what the warrior is all about after the first encounter. Katrikan is just letting out a big old dragon's roar right now already, and Kreiser is ready to go. Both of these boys are fired up. They're coming at one another. Kreiser is going to be able to play with an open map, going to get a demonic gateway. Katrikan is going to have to run. Early root coming in for Kreiser. Early pressure does get a dot into Katrikan, which is exactly what he wants. Cat is getting in there, not going to get slowed by anything Kreiser throws at him. As Katrikin is actually going to avoid the Pet CC with a Blaze Storm. Very well played. It's going to a big old port leap coming in to follow for Cat after Chrysler. Infernal going to come down with a bit of damage. Chrysler does want to get a big old setup with Chaos Bolt's going to get a CC onto Cat for a bit. Chaos Bolt's coming out early, trying to get as much Chaos Bolt damage while he's got it. And Cat is continuing to pump pressure while coming in for Chrysler. Gonna try to sling another Chaos Bolt to Cat, and Cat is gonna heal through all those Chaos Bolts. Just gonna stay in front of Chrysler. Chrysler is gonna drop a Melee Trinket onto Cat right now, but I think he just healed through it in like a single second. Another stun Chaos Bolt, double Chaos Bolt gonna arrive. Cat is trying to get a charge, trying to maybe get a war stop onto Chrysler. Not gonna allow him for the Cataclysm. Cat got a massive heal. Going to be a Pet CC. Trinketed immediately. Immolate coming down, interrupts him onto fire. Katrikin is still pounding pressure to Chrysler. Cataclysm is going to finally connect. Does have Reflect. I think it actually reflected back to Chrysler. It was an AoE that reflects. That's insane. Fear trying to come out. Katrikin doesn't have fear in his body. Horror coming out right now with an Immolate. Can Chrysler get himself some range? Trying to go for fear onto Cat. Lands a full fear with a dot for Immolate. Chrysler finally able to draw a breath of safety. Oh, finally this warrior is off of my back for at least a moment, but Cat is back in, fully healthy. No trinket, no defensive, does get a charge of a Chrysler in the opener. Pet CC comes in, very short Pet CC. Chrysler still continuing to run, no stuns for Katrikin. Katrikin is continuing to get as low as the Chrysler, has a charge available whenever. Might even use it, keep it slow as the Chrysler. Chrysler's just trying to run away from him. That's all he can do right now, chaining up the strategy. Gonna wait for some cooldowns. Finally has full mobility. Maybe he can use that to run way away from Cat. And Cat is gonna load him up so to mount. Root comes in at a distance. Gonna drop an early Cataclysm to Katrikin. And Cat is gonna get a nice charge. Or effect coming in early with a fear. Is Cat gonna be able to get out of it? Chaos Bolt coming in into another Immolate. Getting the long dot rolling. Hanging out by the port. Short CC by the Penetro. Shadow Fury into another Immolate. Cycling through his CC with damage. Gonna get away. Cat is going to be able to hit the pet for a little bit. Going to get some heals off of the pet, but no charge heal at least. Going to pull the pet back where Chrysler needs to come to him. And Cat, the longest is behind there. And that's where Chrysler is going to pull the pet back. Very good play. Cat is trying to get the value damage off of it. Going to get a charge heal off of Chrysler though with a root to follow. Cataclysm around the corner. Not going to hit Katrikin. Got right out of range. And Chrysler needs to pull the pet back every time. Katrikin's trying to slow the pet. It's going to be a big old port for Chrysler too. Might just have to go for a resummon. Is going to resummon another Succubus. Katrikin has his heal back, has a stun back. Chrysler survived through the powerful warrior. Trying to go for another Hellstone. No, interrupts himself on it. He's going to mount up instead. And Katrikin is going to chase after him, trying to get around. Going to let out a big Dragon's Roar. Trying to show him who's the boss. Chrysler is continuing to run. Needs to play out the long game. Versus Katrikin in the heals, it might be a difficult run. Does get the Pet CC off the bat into a Chaos Bolt. Cataclysm, no Reflect for Cat. Gonna take a lot of the damage a little bit early. Chrysler has all these cooldowns available. Infernal is gonna come down. Immolate to follow. Does want to make sure he has a pretty long dot onto Katrikin. Maybe get some big damage. Is going to get the AoE rolling. Might want to keep Katrikin in that AoE. Chrysler is going to go for some instant cast. Chaos Bolts are going to come out. Maybe Reflect for Cat. No, trying to bait out Reflect. Chaos Bolt finally coming out. Reflect coming in. Going to Reflect back to Chrysler. No wall available anymore. Actually, reflects his own horror. Take us out of that horror with a Blade Storm coming out for Cat. Another Chaos Bolt coming in with a Pet CC for a moment. Does get interrupted onto Chaos. Nothing he can do as he gets interrupted on Chaos. He's locked out of everything. Melee Trinket coming down onto Katrikin, I think. And I think Katrikin just heals through all of it. Shadow Fury coming down with the Chaos Bolt to follow. Maybe a Fear after this. Cataclysm trying to make its way out. Does land him Cataclysm onto Cat with a root after a big old leap charge. And that's going to be a root mid-charge. Massive play by Chrysler. That's going to be Reflect trying to come out. Maybe he can get a Pet CC. Is going to be able to use Warlock Gateway to get away. Another root onto Cat. Another charge comes in. Has him in the execute range. Pet CC comes in the last ditch effort. Chrysler barely has any health, but finally has the range away from Cat. With a Chaos Bolt, Immolate to follow. Cat is just running at him. Charge comes into the pet, so he can catch up to Chrysler. Big horror effect coming down. With the Fear to follow. And Chrysler slinging more damage from a distance is going to continue the Immolate running. The pet is going to get back to Cat. Is going to heal off it for a little bit. Finally going to get himself a Hellstone working. Cat out there with a pretty mean dot. Long dot, which is exactly what Chrysler was looking for. Put a longer dot on him. Pandemic it out, like by applying first Immolate, then the second one. Gonna be Reflect as Cat gets in there. Fear trying to come out, maybe with Pet CC. Gonna break out of it. Gonna root Katrikin. Shadow Fury to follow. Get interrupted. Shadow Fury. Chaos Bolt is gonna hit though. Kaiser could go for another stun. Is going to try to land a fear onto Cat. Blazestorm coming down. Going to break it out of it. Fear coming in again. Is going to land a fear in that execute range. No, couldn't quite root him. And charge is going to end up taking him out and then execute. Best out of 3, and Kadrika takes it. Bonus duel of Purple Haze versus Dirks Brian right now. Bonus duel, boys. Kaiser, if you want to do another one just to see if you can get Katrikan in a best out of 3, if you can even score 1 win, if you want to try to see if you can get that 1, you're more than welcome to, man. You can even choose the arena. Kaiser will let him choose the arena because that was an interesting duel. So Kaiser PM me, man, and hang in there for a bit while I watch Purple and Dirks duke it out. Dirks is not looking that good on health-wise, but does get a stun to Purple. It's going to be Malichik drop it onto Dirks. Going to get out of it. Oh, Malichik onto Purple Haze with a killing spree. Purple Haze is going to go into invulnerability with Netherwalk. Grapple hook coming down for Dirks as he gets another slow into Purple. Parry coming down, but that's going to be Darkness. Dirks wants to break out of it. That's going to be Purple going up in the air, but advantage comes in for Dirks. Going to be able to outlive, and he got a damage the Purple puts out. Going to go for another concoction. Wants to make sure he's grouped up and ready. That's going to be a Blade Dance. Getting sapped out by Dirks, though. Good thing Dirks backed away instead of stood right under him. Would have put a down on him. Cheap shot coming down right now into a between the eyes to follow. Very well played. It's going to be Purple Haze getting back out with a... he has a stun coming down into a Metamorphosis. Blade Dance coming down. It's going to be cloak shots for Dirks, though. Not a lot of magic damage coming out. Does get himself a roll. Okay, his buff does interrupt the I-beam into a stun to follow. His the blur is up for Purple for a little bit longer. Blind comes in. Trickets it immediately wants to end. Dirks right now does kill him with an imprison, and Dirks needs a full stun. Needs to get a stun rolling onto Purple. Does get a gouge with a heal rolling. His health is doing a little bit better, recovering little by little. Gonna Purple Haze again, try to get around. Sap comes in. How does he land that sap? I am impressed. Stun comes in onto Dirks, gets a stun onto Purple Haze, and that's a defensive stun. Wants to keep running. Maybe he can get another heal rolling. Does get another one. 40% dampening. These boys are getting that dampener duels, man. Dirks is going to be able to get a second heal rolling right now. Purple Haze is trying to find him. Sap comes in. Sap comes in. He's going to have to wait for the rogue opener. Purple Haze health back up to full. I don't know if he's the Warlock Healthstone. Let's have Purple Haze not pick up a Warlock Healthstone if the Warlock does make one. So these guys can have more even duel. Maybe he just healed through Leech, which is a very possibility. It's hard to see from me. Stun comes in onto Dirks into an I-beam Blade Dance Wombo combo for the Demon Hunter, trying to force pressure onto Dirks, but Killing Spree is going to put him in a weird spot. Gonna get hit with an imprison to stop that Killing Spree, and Dirks is continuing to run while the drone rushes rolling. Malichik and hits him upside the head, but is continuing to get a massive heal back. Was that a second Mali? What is that? Did you see his health go back? Weird. Gonna get himself a sap reroll. Decent buffs for survivability, actually. Gonna go for a cheap shot into a Mali onto Purple with it between the eyes to follow. Dirks continuing to do damage. Gonna get another reroll. Again, decent buff. He's gonna be able to gouge Purple while Netherwork is up. You can gouge him on that. That's insane. Parry coming up right now for Dirks as we see Metamorphosis come out for Purple. And Purple is gonna bail out of there, but Vanish is gonna counter Death from above. Dirks is not there to have spell rained on him from above. Gonna go for a cheap shot. Actually, a proper cheap shot with it between the eyes. A little bit short, and that's gonna be a lot of damage. Dirks does end up taking him out. Very well played. Very well played out of both of them. I like it. I like it. Body get in the general Discord on Dow's disc. Is on Body to get in there? Oh god. You versus Dead? I'd love to do You versus Dead. I'd love to. So we have Katrikan who wants to duel Kaiser. Juke so many spell reflex and still allow GG them. If you want. Can I duel Zakati? Yeah, I know that we got Zakati and Dead don't want to duel each other too. Dead deserves a third. Dead deserved a third to redeem himself. Let him pick their area. You mean Kaiser? Go. I want to make an honorable win. Random map. All right, cool. Random map. So Katrikan. So I told Kaiser he can choose whatever map he wants to if he wants to go for a third one. Katrikan won the best out of 3. But if Kaiser wants to give himself another go to see if we can beat Katrikan, said, you know what? I want to be an honorable win. Random map. So we are going to have a third one, boys, with a random map. Cat Rakan versus Chrysler 5. Here we go, boys. Alrighty, good luck and have fun, everybody. We're going to have a blast here. Tiger's Peak is coming out right now. Alex Outlaw is best. Yo, Alex is pretty fun. What's up, Ayla? Alex's Outlaw is super fun, man. Super fun. What's up, Top Damage? How you doing, my man? Gamedian, how you doing, my guy? How do I join? We're doing 1v1s, man. If you want to do some, we'll probably do some throughout the week or something, man. You're more than welcome to do that. Me versus Ando and Rin. I love that, dude. I actually would like to see that. Like, if you actually can, one shot solo as Frost DK versus Enderman. If you take a Blood DK, it's gonna be the longest game. But yeah, you probably will. Did Derek's and Purple stay again? Yeah, if they want them, just make sure Purple doesn't pick up any lock colors.